Hello, Mon Mons. Whoa. Hiya, everyone. Oh, pardon me. Sorry. I need to oil that or something so it doesn't make quite so much noise. Hi. Hello. It's me. Hello. Welcome. Hiya. It's me, Fortuna of VTubers of the internet. And today, we're not doing ASMR, and I'm sorry for that. There's a good reason. There is a very good reason. So, as the title of today's stream implies, in the event that Mon Mons do not recall, I am going on a wee bit of a break. I will not be streaming the majority of this week. And in my haste, I planned a very exciting, a very fun, very relaxing ASMR stream. And then before my stream, I started doing the technical checks, you know, as you do. And I waited a little bit longer because I took a nap. So I got started like 30 minutes before the originally scheduled stream time and found out like 10 to 15 minutes before stream that the D-cell battery that my 3DO uses is dead. And I thought to myself, not to worry. I have a backup. I am not to worry. Tis not a problem. I'm a prepared card dealer. The casino has a backup. I ran and made sure that, you know, I had one on hand. Hey, Mon Mons. That was the backup. I had switched them out and had in my storage drawer with all of my other batteries a single dead D-cell battery. I bought a pack of 2. I'd already killed that one. That one had already died. And I had already used up all of the 3DO juice that would come out of that one. And I somehow, when I went to go switch them out, I put it back in there. So I genuinely was under the impression that I had another D-cell battery and that I was going to be able to, you know, just, I think it's a D battery. But anyways, yeah, so I genuinely was under the impression that I was going to be okay. Just see? The big rectangle ones. The big rectangle ones. I was truly under the impression that I had one and that everything was going to be fine. And oh, how wrong I was. So the ASMR setup didn't work out today. It's okay. I am very disappointed in myself, but I'm not going to let that stop my ability to hang out and spend time with Mon Mons. I wanted to make sure that we got to hang out with each other before I go on my trip. I'm going to do my best to still check in every once in a while, but I won't be as active on social media because I don't get to see this friend very often. She and I don't live near each other, so we don't get to really like see each other very often. So, Pet Rock, thank you so much for 5 months of being a type 1 diabetic. Thank you. Mwah! Anytime time is a good time. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. And so because of that, I unfortunately, I'm also trying to not be as phone addicted. Trying. It's not working, but I can try. So I'm still gonna be present with Mon Mons. Don't worry. But you know, maybe not the constant tweeting that you've seen as of late. But I'm really excited to share and tell Mon Mons about the adventures I go on. And don't worry, there should be almost every day that I'm gone, there will be some kind of content prepared. Mostly just little shorts, but I don't worry. I have some stuff prepared. So maybe grab a few good books for the downtime. Yeah, I have some books. I have those horror books I was talking to Mon Mons about. It's always some good time to. It's always good to take some time off the internet. I agree. Just for your well-being, I think sometimes. Also, hiya Dewey. I love you dearly, Gummamin, but your health is a priority, and if that means stepping away from your phone for a while, that's fine with us. Yeah, I just, like, instead of, you know, tweeting every hour of the day, maybe, like, I don't know, half the day. Or something like that. Horror books by who? I went over them a few streams ago. I have a collection that I'm setting aside for a stream, actually. So the Penny Bloods one, which is a collection of, well, Penny Bloods, but they're stories from, they're horror stories from the 1800s about dangerous women. And one of these includes a story that elaborates, like, is specifically more focused on Mrs. Lovett. So anything by Dean Koontz? No. I'm not like I don't read a lot of the staples. I should read, like, Stephen King and Dean Koontz, but I don't as much as I, like, probably should for someone who's, like, a big fan of horror. But yeah, I haven't read a lot in that neck of the woods. But I have this one, and then I have Fantastic Land by Mike Bakoven, and Tender as the Flesh by Augustina Bazterrica. Yeah. You could drop a list of book recommendations for Mom until you're out. I could do that. You know what? I will compile some recommendations. Thank you for that suggestion, Chris. That's a good idea. Most books I read are fantasy series with tiny text. That, you know what? Honestly, we love a 700-page epic. There's nothing wrong with that. The Goosebumps books from the 90s were a lot less watered down. Yeah, the old Goosebumps were really fun. Captain VFU, thank you so much for 8 months of being a type 1 diabetic. Thank you. Mwah! And I love, hope your trip was fun. Thank you. Ades, hi. Should totally read all tomorrow's. Oh, okay. I have some since I remember my dad's when he was a kid. Oh, hello, how's it going? It's going good. How are you doing today? I may be a little bit bouncier than normal today. I am trying to improve my posture a little bit. And one of the ways I'm doing that is by trying a backless chair. And by a backless chair, I mean I bought one of those fun little yoga bouncy athletic ball things. And sometimes when I find that I am shrimping too much, I sit on it instead. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know, chilling, hanging out, having a good time. They're so nice. I really like them for stretching my back. They're really, really nice for that, and also for obviously like balance. It's really nice. Ooh. But if you lose tracking, we know why. Yeah, it's because I've probably like slid off and like I'm on the floor now. Thankfully, it's not a super far distance from the ball to the floor. Do you have a standing desk? I do not. I have an L shape, and unfortunately, because I have an L shape, it makes hand cams very convenient, because one half of my desk is for like all of my consoles and all of my capture equipment, and then the center like little part of the triangle is for my actual like primary monitor. And then I have another section of my desk, the other side of the L, is where I keep all of my stuff for my hand cam set up. So it's very convenient, but I wish that I had a standing desk because I want one of those like little walkie pads, you know, to occasionally like be able to walk. Because the thing is the part of the reason why I got the yoga ball is I'm very jittery, fidgety. I tend to mess with things at my desk a lot, and I thought it would be nice to be able to like have something that made me like a little bit more like physically engaged. I don't know how to explain that. I'd like one of those adjusting standing desks. Me too. Yeah, I want one of the ones that converts, but at the same time, again, I don't know if they make those in L shape, so. From with two desks in an L position, one is electrically adjustable, the other is normal. That's an option. Oh, that is. I don't know what I would do with my two monitors, but maybe I could just put them both on the standing? I don't know. Copperhead, thank you for the super. The Lurking Fear by H.P. Lovecraft is great. It has cannibal mole people. Also Picture in the House, also by Lovecraft. It's very Daiya coded. It's been a little while. I need to brush up on my Eldritch horror classics. Sleepy Zora, thank you for 11 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your continued support. Heart, heart. Did you... Oh, very important thing to take into consideration, Monmons. It happened this morning, but did you see Mimi's debut today? You better have. You saw it, right? You did, right? You better have. I am so happy for her. It was so exciting to get to watch it. I was unfortunately honk shoe mimiing because I was not able to. I was hoping that if I woke up in time, that I would be able to like watch it live with everyone, but I did wake up a little bit too late. So the moment I woke up, I was like, Mimi debut, and immediately watched it, and it was just so beautiful. She really cooked. I think it was in my recommended. Well, I would. I'm doubling down on that recommendation then, and really suggesting that you give it a watch. It was early, so I was mostly asleep checking it out, but I did check it out in between going back to sleep for a few minutes. Yeah, right. I'm going to dispute. No. This is. I should have named my stream better. For a few days, I'm. Okay. Let me. Okay. Talking with you before I goes on vacation. I will rename the stream later. Oh gosh, my bad. Sorry. Toffee kind of went insane in our watch along. Toffee's enthusiasm is always infectious. You did put for a few days in the title. I thought maybe that would be enough, but maybe it's too dramatic. Maybe that's my bad. Maybe I'm being a drama queen. It feels like a drama queen, it feels deserving of drama, or not drama, but like of like serious, because not really serious. How do I explain it? Like it's a weird thing for me. I don't normally, talking with you before I abandon, before I leave Monmons out in the rain. Going off to raid casinos. Oh my gosh, if only. Yeah. I'm going to, on YouTube, yes, maybe not on Twitch. Yeah, my Twitch one is just, I'm going on vacation. Kicking us out of the casino and locking it, yeah. Yar. Dropping you off at the orphanage ASMR. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna change the other one to. No, I'm kidding. I'm bummed about it, but this will allow me to like obtain more and higher quality materials to be able to better prepare for what I want to do for this ASMR, because it's kind of a concept ASMR. She's leaving us in the wet chain room while she goes out to buy milk. Yeah. I'd be like, these coins aren't 99% pure. I'm chewing on them and being like, this is fake. This is fake. Yeah. Your. They're coming back, right? Yeah, for a few days. And it says before I disappear for a few days. I'm coming back soon. Yeah. Vacation much needed. Yeah. With the cigarettes and milk, no, Mon. Cigarettes are bad for your health. No one's gonna do anything that's going to like cause them any prolonged like harm, right? I'm going on a trip. I'm going on a vacation. Where am I going to? A place. I'm coming back after a few days. I am coming back on. Let me see if I have my. Hiya, hello there. Let me see if I can tell. I'm coming back. I think we will have a stream on the 24th. As well. I want to, but I don't know, like, with traffic and stuff, I'm not sure whether or not I'll be able to get, it just depends. But
it's really cool of you, thank you.
We'll figure it out, but I'm making sure that no matter what, I will be back in time for our 1-year anniversary. I have some really, really, really nice things I've been working on, so don't worry. Shutterbox, thank you for 11 months of being a type 1 diabetic. Thank you, thank you. Mwah. Will you bring us back some treats? I will, I will. I'm actually, I'm gonna bring, so, I got a like I got a stingray plushie a little while back. And for like a week or two, it was being carried around in my, as Monmons taught me at one point, my EDC, my everyday carry bag. To the point where I was out having dinner with Mama Fortuna, and Mama Fortuna saw it peeking out of my purse. And Mama Fortuna reaches over and grabs my little Mon and goes, "What is this? Why is this here? Why are you bringing toys? Are you bringing toys like out on adventures with you? What are you doing? Why do you have this?" And I was like, "No, I forgot." I forgot for a week, okay? And there's nothing wrong with going on adventures with little treats, okay? Nothing wrong with that. It's my pocket snack. Emergency Mon. Yeah, I need like a real Mon plush soon, so that I can carry that one around. Maybe like a smaller one, so it's not like super noticeable. But yeah, I have a little stingray necklace, so I'll wear that to, around instead, and or have it with me. A bit less weird, right? I always got the mother hecking thing on me, tiny Mon. I'm strapped with Mon. Strudel, thank you so much for 8 months of being a type 1 diabetic. Thank you. I should start biting you. I should start biting everybody. New goal unlocked. I hope you have fun. Just don't try to commit a crime. I won't. That would potentially jeopardize my ability to run the casino adequately, and that would be truly a travesty. I mean, I'm not gonna let anybody else be your card dealer. That's for darn sure. DevOps, thank you for the tip. Thank you. Have a good vacation or trip, or I forgot. The grief of no Daiya has ruined my memory. I'm so sorry. I will be taking your hard-earned support, and I will be chewing on it. Hi there, Daiya. Already getting bitten. I just got here. Yeah, everybody's getting bit. I've considered contrapting one of my Daiya standees to my EDC bag. Yeah, keychains exist, thankfully. Like a keychain plush. Yeah, that'd be cool. There's been a lot of photos with Daiya merch going on adventures on Twitter. Yeah, it's so fun. I really love getting to see, like, I think it's oshikatsu, right? Isn't it oshikatsu? When people take their, like, oshis, or like the characters that they like, on little adventures. I'm like, maybe I don't know if it's childish or not, but it really means the world to me when Monmons take photos when you get your merchandise, or like if you have, like, I don't know, like seeing photos of like Monmons, and Monmons like taking time out of your busy day to be like, "Oh look, I brought Daiya somewhere." It's like, "Oh, you took me on a little adventure. You took me with you? That's so nice of you. I really like it. It's really lovely to see." So I hope that if you have time, I don't want to inconvenience, but if you have time, and if it's something that you feel comfortable doing, please feel free to do so, because it brings a smile to my face every time I get to see it. So, it's like there's a little tiny me watching over you. Yeah, boy Dingus, thank you so much for 3 months of being a type 1 diabetic. Thank you. Here, take these 3 months for sustenance on your long journey. Thank you. I will take that. I will take that with pride. Thank you. Oh, your boy Dingus, thank you for 9 months on YouTube. Thank you. And 9 more for good luck. Oh my gosh. Combined, that's a year. That's crazy. Whoa. And Copperhead, thank you so much for the soup. Can Monmons have a little cannibalism as a treat? I already have a Daiya keychain on my bag. I'm glad that you're enjoying the keychains. I don't know if, as long as you don't like, as long as it doesn't result in like the untimely demise of any Mon-Mons, I guess you guys can like consensually chew on each other's arms or something. I don't know, your little fins. Again, but again, you have to ask permission from the fellow Mon-Mons. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta ask. You gotta ask. Speaking of photos of Daiya on Twitter, Toskaru for the tummy bit. Okay, so, you know, so there's like a little bit of like a story about that. I got a Maro from a Mon-Mon, and the Mon-Mon just in passing sent me a link to that. And I saw it and was like, oh, this is a free asset. I could just like really quickly just like take, you know, like just, you know, make this thing really fast. I'm not gonna put any work into it though. I'm just gonna post it with no effort. Not gonna worry about it. Not gonna like do any real work. I like quickly recolored like the outfit, but like nothing else happened, right? I didn't really put a lot of work into it because I thought it's just gonna be a funny little thing that I post on my little Yap account. I have a little alternate Yap account, Mon-Mons, that I have on Twitter because I kept spamming my personal my business Twitter that every Mon-Mon gets to see, and every Mon-Mon gets to see the Yap one too. It's just that's my spot for yapping. And so I was like, I'll just put it on there, no context. You know, I'm not gonna worry about like any of it. Like, you know, maybe I have like a farmer's tan from like the neck down. Who knows? I don't know. Who cares? I thought to myself, I'm just gonna like really quickly like throw this together. It'll be funny. I'm not gonna worry about it. Like, you know, to me it would have been funny. Whether or not it was funny to Mon-Mons is a completely different matter. But so anyways, I post it, and I have a pretty bad habit of not checking what account I'm on when I send tweets. I've had a few instances of that where I've been halfway through sending a tweet or I've tweeted on like my Yap account, like a stream announcement or something like that, and I need to get better about it. I'm working on it. And so I just slapped it on there. I was like, okay, cool. I did this in 10 seconds. I'm putting it on the internet. Why not? And immediately, it you know, the internet was the internet. And there's nothing wrong with having Uba on main. I just was like kind of, oops. So, it happens. Juggling multiple accounts sounds like a pain. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It was bound to happen. Yeah, it was gonna happen one day, right? So, it happens. But yeah, a little bit of a whoops moment. What's the Yap account link? It's literally here. I'll put it on. It's not super riveting. Here, it's this. I'll put this in there. There you go. There you go. Didn't notice. I didn't notice how much Uba was out till you mentioned it. I was locked in on the tummy. The low effort of it made it really funny though. I think I should have probably met like maybe I should have put more work into it. I think next time if I'm going to do something like that, I'm gonna make sure that it's really obvious that I'm like goofing around maybe. Maybe next time like it'll be like, you know, my head is coming out of my elbow or something. I don't know. And that way like it's got the Maros, it's the most riveting. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I've been using it for Maros because normally I spam my main account. I don't know. It feels, I don't know. It feels right to put it there. I don't know if that's the right place. I have no idea. I got no clue. I'm existing. But I do bunches of Maro threads there now. Summer is coming. That slingshot. What? Huh? I don't know what those words mean together. Like, I understand all of them individually, but I think... But... Perennial? Is that like bicentennial? How many years is that? It's gotta be less than like 8, right? 'Cause happens once a year. Oh. Huh. It's also a plant. Oh, because it comes back. Okay, it comes out back yearly. I see. Understanding, comprehending it. Brain, the same as annual. I see. Okay. Awesome. I was like, what? Huh? I don't know. My brain, not brain. I thought it sounded like a flower, but now I'm learning that perennial flowers are just flowers that come back every year. Huh. Plant that lasts all year. Oh, okay. I don't know if it has any other uses, I just know the botany use. The more you know. How long ago was college, young lady? What are you, a narc? I'm not gonna tell you that. Yeah. No, I ones. Look, I don't need a lot of fancy stuff to manage a casino. All right. I don't need to know a lot of fancy stuff. Okay. Life is simple. You got a warrant for that question? Yeah. Yeah. You got a question? I got one for you. You a cop? You learn on the job. Exactly. No, I got to go to my commencement and everything like that last year. Won't teach you to run a casino. True. What's that wire going to, huh? Yeah. Doesn't look like headphones, I'll tell you that much. Emir, thank you so much for 11 months of being a type 1 diabetic. Almost a year. Really cool. Isn't it surreal to think about the fact that we've gotten so close to a whole year? What's a suspiciously square lump under your shirt, mister? What on earth? Something. Is that a wire in your pocket, or are you just a narc? And then the next year, 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 and the next year, because, as we all know, the Fortuna's favorite casino is eternal. Yeah. Exactly 1 week till the 1 year anniversary. Isn't that crazy? Isn't it insane? I have some good stuff that's almost finished. I was really nervous about whether or not everything would be done in time, but it does look like everything's going to be. So I'm very thankful for that. Thank gosh for it. Eternal like Daiya's youth and whimsy. Yeah, so whimsical. Like a, I don't know, like a, when you see like a, my brain immediately went to like those taxidermied animals with like little wizard hats. You can check out, but you can never leave. Yeah. Welcome to the Hotel Daiya. Do you like Eevee? I do. Eevee's a good Pokemon. Daiya.exe stopped working. It was because I was trying to like come up with a really, really good one. Like the Percy Jackson Casino. Yeah, like the Lotus. Like the Lotus Casino. Yeah, like that. Except, like, not any reference to the movie, because the movie... Me on my deathbed in the year 2089. But on the Daiya strain, I need to hear who got sent to the wet chain room. Our mom wants taxidermy animals? No. Can never leave except when Daiya kicks you out so she can go on vacation. I'm not kicking you out. I'm locking the door behind me before I leave. We don't talk about the movie, yeah. I remember being so excited to see the movie, but the issue was that I read all of the books, like, religiously over and over and over again. I was not a Harry Potter individual. Like, I didn't read Harry Potter growing up. I didn't read like Warrior Cats or any of like those kinds of things. There were 2 series in my life that were very impactful to my childhood. 3 technically. Actually there was 3. I read The Guardians of Ga'Hoole, which was a like Warrior Cats for owls. But the owls were like, that one was like really messed up actually, the more that I think about it. But anyways, so Guardians of Ga'Hoole, the Percy Jackson series, I read cover to cover constantly. And then do you know of a little fantasy series called Redwall by Brian Jacques? I read all of those. For some reason, I was genuinely under the impression, for the longest time, that the guy's last name, because of the way that it's spelled, I thought his last name was Brian Jacques. Don't ask me why. But yeah, I picked up a copy of Marl Fox as a kid from my school's library in like 4th or 5th grade, like tiny baby Daiya. Read Marl Fox and then was like, okay, cool, so I like these funny silly words. Why not? I just never read them. I never read them. Yeah. So, but yeah, so those are like the ones that I read. And the TV adaptation of Redwall was grade 8. Really? Wait, they made a TV show? I never knew. Have you read Mistborn or Stormlight? No, I have not. Thank you, Infernal, for the Supa. I have not. Yeah. Watch along idea, yeah. They did, whoa. Whoa. We got our next watch along. Yeah, it's been a while. I don't think I read all of them. It was hand drawn and everything. Whoa. That's sick. That's sick. Yeah, I don't think I read all of them. But I know I at least read I know I read Redwall and Marl Fox. I can't remember if I read any of the others. I feel like I probably did, but I can't recall off the top of my head. But they were very good. They were very lovely. I just don't remember them very well. The climax of the show is still gripping. Hope you had fun at your meet and greet yesterday. Thank you! Yeah, the meet and greet was really fun yesterday. It's my first time. So that meet and greet was a meet and greet, like a joint meet and greet. And it was my first time like talking to like Rai, who was my meet and greet like buddy. For that. So it was very interesting. It was very nice. Yeah. It was a very pleasant experience. Been trying to remember the name of the novel series I read as a kid, and that's it. I learned about cordials from it, which is the same, somehow the thing that stuck. Enough watch-along content for a full month of only watch-alongs by now. Yeah, I need to look into the, no proposals this time? I've never been, what do you mean no proposals? I've never been proposed to at a meet and greet. I've never seen a meet and greet duel like that. Yeah, I know that they've happened before. Like I've had them before. Chio and I did one once, but I haven't done one like between like 2 indies before, and it was a really interesting experience. It was really fun. Good to talk to you before you're going. Like, yeah, thank you. Reading Redwall is a surefire way to get you hungry. It is true. Do you remember Arthur? I do. I didn't watch a ton of Arthur, but first meet and greet as an indie too, right? No, actually, I've had a few of them. I think my first meet and greet as an indie was CarrierCon, actually. That happened right after. Daiya, would you be my getaway driver? You can keep this treasure. I don't think so. I would not recommend that. After the incident, I would severely recommend that I am not allowed to drive. Yeah, the boat one. Oh, there was a ring in that in that image. I'm sorry, I didn't see it on the on the chat message. You're so good at driving trucks. I am. I need to do another one soon. We'll see. Even if I end up at a convention when you're doing a meet and greet, I have an entire cosplay and skip planned. Whoa! Well, I'm trying to get to more of them. So fingers crossed. What about fetch with Ruffman? Fetch with Ruffman. Yeah, I remember it very fondly. That one. Yeah. Red Wall's what gave me the inspiration as a child that British food is delicious. Oh, real. I just recently, I think one day I'd like to make a stream that's just me trying to make stargazy pie. I think. Daiya truck driving, yeah. Be a great, as a getaway driver, you just go over the other cars. True. Have to be a really big car. Have to have like a monster truck for the getaway car. The getaway car needs to be a monster truck so I can just roll over everything. I haven't thought about Ruffman in so long. Yeah. Is that a food? Yeah, stargazy pie? Yeah. Have I missed something important so far? Well, you don't get to spend as much time with me, which is fortunate, but it depends. British food is delicious, but the best dishes aren't sold in restaurants. Like trifle? Trifle? I don't know what how do you spell that? How do you spell that? And why is Yorkshire pudding not like it's a pudding, but it's baked, but the ingredients in a pudding are basically all of the same ingredients as like a pastry or bread. So when a Yorkshire pudding comes out, it looks just like bread, but like only partially cooked in the middle. What's up with that? Never had stargazy pie, but the sardine pie sounds good. No. Remembered Crashbox, which is a crazy multimedia show. I never got to see Crashbox, but I've always wanted to. Pudding used to mean dessert, if I recall. But Yorkshire puddings are not eaten as desserts. They're normally eaten with gravy and other savory foods. Pudding's like a catch-all term. I see. Okay. Yeah. I was talking about this recently. Or I was thinking this recently. Why was I thinking this recently? Playing a really terrible Otome demo. But why was I thinking about Yorkshire pudding specifically? I don't remember. I was playing a really really terrible video game demo. Okay, the video game was not terrible. It was a visual novel and it was written kind of funky. It was a passion. It was a labor of love. But it was one of those where I was like sitting there and I was like, this is just kind of puzzling to me. And I guess when the guy finally came on screen and he was like, I made you dinner, I guess my brain went to, man, this guy looks like he makes Yorkshire puddings. I don't know. I don't remember what the context for it was. I just remember that like my brain was like, yeah, this looks something came to Yorkshire pudding. I don't know. It was very weird. It ended up, my big disappointment with it was I wanted to play it because it looked like it was an itch.io visual novel, and my brain went to, this looks like a passion project from from a single individual, and it's a demo, it's short, it's brief, and I want to see how good it is. And then, you know, it was a yandere one, so I was like, surely this will be good. There will be some kind of like flavor to it, you know, something crazy is gonna happen, right? Which is the whole like the joy of like playing a fun visual novel, is like I want to see something crazy happen, right? And then finally got to the end of it, as I was playing with friends, and the entire time me and the girls are laughing hysterically about it. But the end we get friend zoned. We got friend zoned at the end. What's the point? It's so weird. Too tame by Daiya standards. There was no cannibalism. There was no. There was one single shot of like a bunch of stock images of meat that were like mildly like blurred, with a filter, and I was like, oh, surely that's got to be human meat. This is like the beginning of the crazy stuff happening, right? It's gonna be human meat. He's a cannibal, and then nothing came of that. It was just like, I've got a bunch of meat because I go to the local butcher, and it's like that's a red herring. That is such an obvious flag for this guy's gonna kill people, and then nothing happened. Nothing happened. Anyways. So, my disappointment was immeasurable. I wasted like 15 minutes. Too tame by Daiya standards, yeah. GL visual novels are fun. Yeah, there's some good ones. There's some good, there's one called, Amelie that was really, really good. That was a, like, psychological horror, GL, like, yandere visual novel. Watch Diabolic Lovers. Okay, so, Diabolic Lovers. I unfortunately know about this anime because little baby me really loved to watch, like, those kinds of, like, I watched Vampire Knight and I watched that one, and both of them are, they're bad. They're very weird. They're very weird. And so looking back, I'm like, I'm not proud. I love the idea of Daiya going on a date and frantically searching for red flags, getting actively more disappointed with every revelation that they're normal. The first logical fallacy on this is that you assume that I would ever go on a date, but I appreciate the sentiment. I'm a terrifying monstrosity disguised as a beautiful woman, and I appreciate. Not to mention, I have to go outside. True, but better than Utena. What do you mean, better than Utena? What do you mean? Wait a minute. Are you meaning to imply? Wait a second. No. You did not just say that Vampire Knight is better than Utena. No. 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 You are not. No. No way. No freaking way. Depends on the red flag, because you gotta work on conflict resolution skills somehow. True. Whoa. Never said you were invited. Great many Tumblr teens stuck getting into it, and they were like, what was wrong with me? Yeah. Is it baby? Diabolic Lovers Homestuck Danganronpa, but yeah, I know. You mean Utena? Yeah. Utena, my beloved. Oh my god. I love, like, I understand, and I have to clarify. Isn't Vampire Knight where they romanticize and says, yes! Okay, wait a second, I gotta stand up for a second, because I'm peeved, okay? I still have a save, the freaking save, like, Funimation save, little freaking, oh my god, I have the DVD, Look. And yes, okay, I get where you're coming from when you say Utena. I understand now, because thinking about it, yes, there is, the issue is that it's different, it's still bad. Both of them involve people having relationships with people that they're related to. Give me a second, okay? Okay. The thing is that in Utena, At no point in time is the relationship between Anthe and her brother romanticized out of anything other than it is abuse. It is abuse. It is abuse. And they depict it as such. And it's messed up and it's screwed up and it's meant to be horrifying, right? It's meant to be scary horrifying because of the fact that it's like it is terrifying. It's horrible and it's bad. The whole fucking thing with, is his name Kaname? Whatever his name is, I can't remember. Anyways, Yuki ends up dating and the end game in the anime is her dating her brother, uncle, ancestor. What? I'm sorry. They're like at least Utena's also very bad in that, but at least that's a genuine, that's the antagonist of the show and not the protagonist. Like, you know what I mean? Ooh. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. It's so crazy. It's insane to me, and it genuinely causes me. Oh my god. I was supposed to have like a relaxing Zatsu today. I was supposed to be peaceful and calm, but I'm so sorry. That part does like, yeah, no. Oh my god. Yeah, no. I like, oh my god. No, I agree though. When you bring it up that way, right? I'm understanding where you're coming from because, context, spoilers for a show that is older than me. In Utena, a lot of very, very serious subject matter is handled, right? And it is one of the things that makes the show very beautiful and also very problematic in a way. Because the things that are really serious, like they're seriously handled, are sometimes shown through the point of view of an unreliable narrator because the main characters are teenage girls who sometimes get into situations where they don't fully understand the circumstances that they're being brought into, right? And it deals with some really serious stuff, right? I'm personally a very, very big fan of it for a number of reasons. Yes, there are half-naked men on the hoods of cars driving at Mach speed. Yes, that is integral to the plot. Yes, it's a really weird allegory for really weird stuff. Yes, but there's also a lot of other things in it that are like really serious. And it's really hard to explain. It's a show that really is really hard to explain, like a White Snake video. Yeah, a White Snake video with lots and lots. I don't know, it's crazy. Wait, are we talking about the same Utena? Yes. Kakume Shoujo Utena. Yeah. Yeah. Copperhead Snake, thank you for the super. Yeah. No, if we're talking about Revolutionary Girl, yeah. In retrospect, it's kind of weird. It's one of those series that has 15 million essays written about it because of the fact that so much of it is imagery and so little of it is contextualized in the show itself because it's alluding to things rather than overtly saying it. So the first time that you watch it, and honestly, a lot of things about it still, to me, I look at it and I go, what the hell is this? But it also handles some really, really, like, crazy serious stuff, too. But yeah, I just don't like the fact that Vampire Knight had an entire generation of very, very, very young girls thinking that, any part of that was okay. Eventually, Daiya decided to stop thinking, yeah. Utena was a prime example of show don't tell. Utena is an example of a lot of abstract imagery being used. Is that the GL one that Narissa did a cover of? Yes. Yes. Is there two of them? I don't know. Maybe there are 2 magical girl Utenas? I don't know. It's very funny to hear it explained without having watched it. It's really, really crazy. But yeah, it's a lot. One film from 1997 and one from 1999. Yeah, Adolescence is a movie, and I haven't seen the film actually, which I need to. I remember Vampire Night, and I was like, I don't know. I remember 07 Ghost. I never saw it. Protagonist in Gushing Over Magical Girls is named Utena as well, if I recall correctly. She is, and I watched the first episode, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's gonna be like magical girl, like magical girl, like maybe GL, who knows? And then immediately in the first episode, there were like full nip, and I was like, oh, no. No. You know, everybody has their thing, but I was just like, it was a little bit, I don't know if I'm the audience for it. Is it the pink hair? Oh, Copperhead Snake, thank you for the soup. Is it the pink hair Utena or the purple hair? Pink. I'm talking about 90s anime. I'm talking about my old people one. That one's on hiatus? Oh, whoa. Okay. Heard things about it, and I know I've not touched it for a reason. Yeah, I watched an episode, and I was like, like, I don't know. What was the one with the 2 giant robots and the 2 girls? Huh? Okay, I was very confused. Yeah, no. Sorry, I'm talking 90s. There's one called Revolutionary Girl Utena, and it's like, the best way that I can describe it, the best way that I can explain it is the Evangelion of Magical Girl series. It is the origin point from which a lot of the genre is, like, at least a lot of the, like, psychological aspects of it. Earth Girl Utena? What? Earth Girl? I don't know what that is. Wait a second. Because there's a movie for... Wait. What on earth? I'm learning new things every day. I don't know. I honestly dig the 90s anime aesthetic. Me too. Get in the room. Really? Well, because the thing is like, it handles a lot of really, like, messed up stuff. I mean, for me, I would compare it to that. I don't know if it's true for a lot of people, but I, as somebody who's watched both and who likes both, and has seen a lot of how the genre has been impacted by both respectively, I would say so. City Hunter, you know, I became relatively recently familiar with City Hunter in, like, the last few years. Getting the Robot Utena is just one episode from Gundam Witch of Mercury. That's true! Actually, Witch of Mercury was my first Gundam, because I hadn't really gotten into Gundam until then. And yeah, very much that. But yeah, it's do you want to see, oh yeah, Slayers was good. Do you want to see, like, some really interesting psychological, like, it's psychological magical girl. I don't know how to explain it other than that. I don't really want to explain it past that, because I don't want to spoil it for anybody who wants to watch it. Watch Old Gundam Wing. I want to watch that. I want to watch IBO. I want to watch more Gundam in general. City Hunter's very fun. I watched some Gundam Wing in Spanish dub, and I hadn't checked out much of it until Witch from Mercury. Yuri called to you. Yeah, it's easier. Like, I mean, if the options are show with cute girls or show without cute girls, I'm gonna watch the show with cute girls. That's just kind of the way that the cookie crumbles. Yeah. Let me think. What are some others? Bloom Into You is a good one. Yeah, Bloom Into You is a good one. Yeah. Do Gundam watch-alongs. I'll be there no matter what. There's so many things I want to watch with Monmons. There's so many. There's so many. Which from Mercury's Yuri is mid? Yuri. Yeah, I think that it's good, but it's no, I don't know. Yeah, there could definitely be better. Like, there's definitely better. Gundam X? Oh. Good thing you have so much time to watch it all with us. True, I do. Got nothing but time. And I'm very thankful for that. What else? What other things exist? In 90s stuff, I understand that Serial Experiments Lane's one of the strongest releases of the time. I would agree with that. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. It's been a very long time since I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and I'm gonna make a lot of people upset about my opinions regarding Yu-Gi-Oh! I wasn't that like GX is good, but it's not my favorite season. But I know a lot of people really like it. Have you seen Acro Trip? I have not. Thank you, Salme, for the super. Magical Girl Show, but everyone's really bad at their jobs. Oh, I'm intrigued. I'm interested. Lane was 10 on 10. Daiya, you should watch Noen, or it's 90s, or Boogie Pop Phantom. I've also heard about Boogie Pop Phantom. Noen, I'm not familiar with. It's so trippy. It predicted a lot of things. Yeah. Did you play the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG? Yeah, I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. I have a Pegasus, I have a Pegasus mirror deck. in my actual personal card collection. It's in storage somewhere. I need to find it. But my childhood dream was to have an entire Toon World deck. And I did get my hands on Toons. So I did that, and then I was like, okay, I have that. I have Black Rose Dragon, and I'm good. That was like, when it came to Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, that was all I cared about. I was like, I want my Black Rose Dragon from 5Ds, and I want my Toons. And that was it. That's all I wanted. When I was watching the show as a kid, I also really love Harpies, though. I would love to have Harpies. Yeah. Found you from that stream when you learned Master Duel with Nova. It was so kind of Nova to teach me Master Duel. I was really, really stressed and... Wait, you mean the exact same deck that Pegasus uses? Yes. As a kid, my dream deck as a kid was I loved My Valentine's Pegasus, or not, My Valentine's Harpies, and I loved Pegasus Toons. There we go. I can't speak English. The Fruit Magician girls in Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. I haven't seen the Fruit Magicians off the top of my head. I don't remember them. Which Yu-Gi-Oh! Series did you stop at, or did you watch all of them? I stopped after 5Ds. I genuinely believe that we as a society peaked after card games on motorcycles. Like, yeah. And Joey's red eyes. Sometimes I look at Yugi's deck and I wonder how he was able to keep winning. Yeah, for real, right? My school didn't know how to play the Pokemon TCG, so we all just traded for who we thought was cool. Don't know how I ended up with Solrock as my only card. Aww. Card games on motorcycles slaps, okay? I'll die on this hill. It's not always about what series is the best, like in total. But man, do I love 5Ds. 5Ds doesn't, 5Ds really feels like it shouldn't exist. And I mean that with all of the love in my heart. I'm a simple kid. I saw that one cool white dragon and said, that one. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I saw the Toons and I was like, I want the Toon Mermaid. I want the entire thing. 5D's MC is really good. Wasn't that the one that had Toons by Jam Project that got everyone super hyped? I think so. I want to be in the elevator when card games on motorcycles was pitched. Me too, honestly. I hope that whoever pitched the concept immediately got a raise, because it was pretty sick. It was the concept of, hey, what if we put the card games on motorcycles, was just such a crazy concept. And then you've got like a Link Between Worlds and like the movies and stuff like that, where they like bring all of them together, and that's always crazy too. V-Rains was supposed to be much darker. Really, I haven't seen like V-Rains or any of the more like recent ones. Have you ever seen the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's racing game? I have not. Whoa. Something that's your favorite is different than something that's objectively the best. Exactly, exactly. Whoa. Yeah, I know about Toon Magician, but Apple, Berry... Whoa, they have... Okay, I gotta look up the Fruit Magician girls. What do they look like? What do they look like, huh? Oh, I see. Oh, they're cute. They're not what I would have thought of when I... They are cute. I think lemon and chocolate have the best designs. Yu-Gi-Oh! V-Rains is peak if you stop at season 2. Were you a Digimon girl? I liked... Okay, so... For Digimon, I really loved the original, and I really loved... Okay. You promise not to judge me? Do you promise not to judge me? My absolute favorite season of Digimon... I loved the original, don't get me wrong. My absolute favorite... though, I really love Digimon Frontier. I love Digimon Frontier. I loved Frontier. I've seen Frontier front to back, beginning to end so many times. I've seen Frontier so many times. 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. I wanted to be able to magically turn into Zephyrmon. She's sick as hell. She's really cool. What the hell? That's so fucking sick. I want to become a Digimon. What the hell? Yeah. Anyways. Frontier is underrated. Frontier is so good. Frontier is so good. So good. I love Frontier. Oh god. Sorry. Anyways. Yeah. Frontier's the one where they have the where they're able to like borrow the powers of Digimon and like become the Digimon. Yeah. It's the one Bandai Namco likes the least. Yeah, I know. So. Oh my gosh, yeah, I feel like among like Digimon fans, people either really like Frontier or really hate Frontier, but for me, it's peak wish fulfillment, right? It's peak wish fulfillment. I don't know, it's just fun and it's great, and it was one of those perfect shows to, like, Digimon has always been a perfect show to watch. Like, obviously, it's it's intended for kids, right? But like, the original series are such great, like, wish fulfillment because it's so easy for you to put yourself in that position, right? And like to imagine being in that world and being a part of that world. And Frontier is like peak wish fulfillment for delusional kids, okay? It's me. I was a delusional kid. I'm a little weirdo, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Frontier was ironically seriously stopped because Kid Me thought that having no Digimon partner was dumb. That's valid, but I really liked it. What would a Monmon Digivolve into, you think? I would love to know. I would love to know. Lismon didn't play around, neither did Duskmon. The GBA game of Digimon Frontier. Oh, heck yeah. Have I ever seen Hit Mike? No. I had friends who were really into it, and I thought it was really weird. No judgment. I don't know what it's about, but it just seemed really strange to me. Just bought Cyber Sleuth and Next Order. They're on sale right now. Ooh, speak your truth. Yeah, the Digimon anime is so emotional for adults, especially like the follow-up movies. Mon is, yeah, there's, Mon is a real Pokemon, or not Pokemon, Mon is a real Digimon, and he looks like a little monkey. That's true, and he digivolves into Hookmon. Digimon anime is way better than Pokemon. I would agree with that. Even though the Butterfree episode did make me cry, and there are many episodes of the Pokemon anime that I really like, I will say overall as an entire series, I think Digimon is stronger anime-wise. I haven't played any of the Digimon games though. Frontier had the best story when it came to gods. It did. Favorite Digi era was the armor of Digivolving. Oh, that's valid. I need to legally acquire one of the games. Whoa, yeah, you better. Fear the curse levels that an Usmonmon Digivolution chart would be. Yeah. Buy them right now. This order has the Frontier Mons. Ooh. The concept of Frontier makes a lot of sense from following up from where the Mega Evos and Tamers went. Yeah! Yeah, it makes sense. Digimon P can always choose it over Pokemon. I like both, but I think games for Pokemon, and I think anime for Digimon. But that's just my personal preference on the matter. Nothing will ever... I need Pokemon Black and White reboots, but I need them to be good reboots. If they're not good reboots, I will crash out, and I will lose my mind, and I will begin fighting people. I will start swinging. I just want everyone to be emotionally prepared for what happens. I have Digimon World Dawn for my DS, and it's one of my treasured possessions. Oh, heck yeah. Good, as it should be. As it should be. We should all appreciate the joy of Digimon. Quality black and white remakes are needed, so I agree. Best gen, my favorite. Traveling the world in Pokemon and fighting the champions. Yeah, it's so fun. It's Pokemon Diamond still the new Pokemon game to me. Oh my gosh. This might be a little bit of a controversial opinion too. I really liked X and Y. And I know that it was a tiny gen, and the region and the storyline is non-existent. But when it comes to games that were really fun to like really feel immersed in, as far as like the gameplay, 6 was really fun. Gen 6 was really fun. Gen 5 had the deepest story by a mile though. But let's not talk about the story of 6. I'll live for Gen 5 and pray if it ever gets redone, it's handled with care. My favorite gen, hands down. Yeah, it's the best. But the mini games, yeah, the mini games in 6 should have been kept. I think, honestly, I think they were peak. I had fun with X and Y. I started falling off the games after it, though. Understandable. Yeah, Scarlet Violet was fantastic. Was a small gen, but man, the 6th gen decks with quality. It was. Yeah, 5 and 6 are both really strong. Vibes are more important than story for Pokemon. I would say so. Every once in a while we get a really good one. X and Y better than Sun and Moon. Yeah, I enjoyed Sun and Moon, but I wasn't crazy on it. It's okay. It's clear they had plans to expand if you look at the leaks. Yeah, I don't think I've actually seen the leaks, but I really enjoyed it. They were Peem. Yeah, my apologies. X and Y is my favorite purely because I'm a sucker for character customization. Oh my god. Yeah, can we talk about that for a second? Can we talk about what a disappointment it is that we can't... All of the other games' character creation has not been as good. Why can we not just get back to X and Y levels of character creation? Please. I'm begging you. Black and White, you get to canonically... Wait. Date an idol. Yeah. True. The customization in X and Y needs to come back. Like, okay... If I may, X and Y's fashion and the Pokemon interaction minigames I think are the strongest. I will say I did like the sandwiches and things like that in the more recent games, but I don't know. I just... But when can I date Gardevoir? Hey. Hey. Ring, 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 ring. Hello, officer? Yeah, that one. that one. Tomodachi Life for Pokemon. That would be awesome. Oh. sandwich PTSD is still with me after knowing over so many ingredients. What do you mean? Were you not doing bread, egg, 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 sideways placed piece of baguette, and then a single, the little flag like half stuck out of the egg, half stuck out of the bread? Like, was I not was I the only one who was just doing egg sandwiches to try and max egg efficiency? I think people can go to their Pokemon some... No, ew, stop it. Just get some help. You want that? There's a ROM hack where Pokemon plays like Tamagotchi. That's pretty cool. The Hearts Gold Soul Silver little pokey step thing was pretty neat too. I love bread, egg, 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 baguette, wood, plank, egg, egg, bread. I got deep into shiny hunting and stacking some of those ingredients like a Jenga team circle of hell. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Brock, my man, yeah. The Pokewalker, that's what it was. Taking my little Pokemon in my little Pokewalker and walking around the house over and over and over and over and over again. Was peak. Was Peem. It was Peem. 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 Like that one song. Left egg none bread, yeah. Yeah. Man, remember Pokemon Unite? Yeah. Man, it's been a while since I played it. You can get Primaloo as your Pokemon and they get sick at plays like... Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I liked Ruby and Sapphire. I liked ABO Ruby and Sapphire. That one was good. Those were really good games. I liked those. I think the small battery in mine died. I don't know how to fix it as a kid. Oh no! Didn't they end up doing one like kind of like that for Pokemon Go? Like a little thing that you could put on your belt or something like that? I don't remember. Pokemon Ranger though? Okay. Do you do you want my genuine... This is another thing I won't shut up about, okay? So I need another Pokemon Ranger game. I need another Pokemon Ranger game. The fact the Switch 2 does not have a stylus, meaning that it is very unlikely for properties utilizing a stylus to come back. You could do it on Switch. It really wouldn't. We have 2 joysticks. It would not be that difficult. It's touchscreen. You could do it so easily. You could do it so easily. Just give me another Pokemon Ranger game. Oh my god! It's my favorite. It's my favorite. Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia was hands down my favorite game. It was so good. I mean, of the Pokemon games. Never expected so much post-game content in the first one. I was fair. It was so good! But but we can play it on the big screen with the joysticks, though. True. But, like, catching Pokemon via squiggly line drawing was pretty Peem. It was Peem! Did you play have I played Pokemon Stadium? Yes. I played Pokemon Stadium. I played Pokemon Conquest. I played a lot of the games. Which ones have I not played? I've not played the Detective Pikachu game. Let's go through it really quick. Let's go through the entire list of Pokemon games in their entirety. Okay, Pokemon games list in order. Including all the spin-offs. I want all of the spin-offs. I don't know if they'll give them to me, but we'll see. Okay. Games. Okay. The red and green, blue and yellow games. Yes, that generation. I've played 2nd gen. I've played 3rd gen. I've played Gold and Silver and Fire Red, Leaf Green. 4th gen, yes. 5th gen, yes. I have the little figure, the little Giratina figure from the limited edition release of Platinum. 6th, yes. 7th, yes. Ultra and Sun and Moon. I've played Omega. Let's Go I haven't played. I haven't played Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. Sword and Shield, yes. The DLC, yes. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, no. Legends Arceus, yes. Scarlet Violet, yes. I haven't played the DLC for it. And then, obviously Legends ZA hasn't come out yet. And then, where are the spin-offs? Okay. Looking for spin-offs. Here we go. I've played the original Pokemon trading card game that was released for the Game Boy Color. I have not... I don't know if I've played the second one. I have not played Pokemon Play It, but that's because it was released in 1999 for Microsoft Windows. I don't think Play It was the ones that had the wallpapers. Pokemon card game, how to play DS, have not played. Pokemon Pinball, I have played. I played played it on the Game Boy Color. I haven't played Pokemon Pinball Ruby Sapphire though, which released for the Game Boy Advance and then eventually for Wii U Virtual. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I have played Blue and Red Rescue Team. I've played Explorers of Time and Explorers of Sky, but I haven't played... I've played all of the Mystery Dungeons except for Gates to Infinity. So, yeah, I've played all of them up until Gates to Infinity. So I haven't played Gates to Infinity, Super Mystery Dungeon, or Rescue Team DX. I've played Pokemon Ranger. I've played Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia. I've not played Pokemon Ranger Guardian Science because I never got a copy of it.
Thanks for playing.
Pokemon Rumble, I've played very briefly. Rumble Blast, I've played. Rumble U, I never played because I didn't have a Wii U. Rumble World, yes. Though honestly, I was not a huge... I never, like, really played a lot of the Rumble games. I just, like, played them to be able to say that I did. Pokemon Snap, I never got to play until, Virtual Console. Divina, thank you for the tip. Dropping in to say hi, hi. New Snap, I've never played. The Puzzle League, I think I've played once on Wii Virtual Console. And Puzzle Challenge also. Troze, I never played. I've never played any of the Troze games. I did play Pokemon Shuffle. I have played Pokemon Picross. Cafe Mix, I played for a little bit, but not super long. Poke Park Wii, I did play, but I didn't play 2. Hey You Pikachu, I've never gotten to play, but I've always wanted to. Do you collect the cards too, or only the video games? I also collect the cards. I just don't have a very large one. Pokemon Channel, no, because I didn't have a GameCube at the time. Detective Pikachu, I have not played. I did not hear it was very good though, so I don't know if it's worth. Pokemon Party Mini, no, I have not played. Pokemon Puzzle Collection, released on the Pokemon Mini. Oh, these are all like on the Pokemon Mini. That would explain it. I don't have one, so never played any of these games. Pokemon Batrio, I never played. Pokemon Treta, I have not played. Treta Lab. These are the arcade cabinets. I think... What's... wait a minute. Pokemon Ga Ole, I think is the one that's currently... Yeah, I've played Pokemon Ga Ole, which is the one that's the current... I think it's the one that they're still running on the machines in arcades. Pokken, I've played Pokken. Have I played the Pokemon MOBA? Yes, I've played Pokemon Unite. I've played Pokemon Unite on stream actually because Roa and I talked about it and then got a bunch of girls together to play it. I blocked the eating card stream out from my memory. Yeah, I don't have as many as I used to. I actually, when I like a while ago, I did get out of playing the I didn't really do a bunch of playing the card game physically, so I ended up like giving away a lot of my cards to like younger Pokemon fans, and then eventually got back into it. So I don't have many of my like original collection or anything like that, but I was, and I still do really like Pokemon cards. But in a Pokemon fan contest, and my opponent is Fortuna. I have a rather plentiful collection of Pokemon goods and Pokemon like fan stuff. I'm actually quite a devoted fan. I don't talk about it a lot on stream because Pokemon isn't like my primary, like I don't want to exclusively play Pokemon. The other thing is that Pokemon is like my comfy like yeah, the Pokemon trading card video game. I've only played the Game Boy Color one though. And I've played the one that's on mobile right now, Pokemon Pocket, Pokemon TCG Pocket. Oh my gosh, my mouth is getting really dry. Pardon me, sorry. But yeah, I have a pretty good like collection of Pokemon goods, I would say. I used to be even more actually. I used to have like a seriously insane collection of Pokemon goods, but when I went off to card dealing university, when I went to learn to manage the casino, I did end up downsizing my collection quite a large amount, and again like donating a lot of it to kiddos and stuff like that, donating them to like, you know, charities and stuff like that. But like I used to have like I think I don't think I still do. I think a lot of them. I think a lot of it got donated. But I have a pretty good amount of stuff. The one thing I really want right now that I don't have is I love Clodsire. I like Clodsire a lot. And there's a big like soft Clodsire plush that I really want. Because it's like fuzzy and soft and it's really cute, and I almost bought it before I debuted, because on my trip I went overseas. I went to Japan for my commencement, right? Because I wasn't living there at the time, but I had my commencement ceremony and everything like that, and I almost bought myself a Clodsire in the airport on the way back, and instead I sufficed with, instead I have a Haneda Airport Pikachu flight attendant keychain. The fluffy one. I have the Snorlax from that same plush series. It's the softest plush I've ever owned. Oh, I love Snorlax. Yeah, I like Clodsire a lot. I really loved the leaders and the teachers in Scarlet Violet. I think the characters in Scarlet Violet were really fun. Oh, hey, Daiya, where are you off to? I'm going on an adventure. I'm gonna go see a friend of mine. I'm really excited to see her. We hung out in October. I took a trip for a few days to go and see her. She lives far away from me, so we don't get to see each other super often. Need a giant beanbag Clodsire the same way I need a giant beanbag Mon. Oh, me too. Disappear. No. I'm going on vacation. I'm sorry. The name is scary. I should rename the stream. I'm sorry. My bad. Oh, I really messed up there, didn't I? Oh gosh. Give me a second. I'm gonna... My throat is so dry. Need a rest too. Yeah, the time at which I need... I'm on the floor. Well, not on the floor, but I'm like in a weird angle. Give me a second.
Are you kidding me?
the time of day at which I need to be driving, like, well, in the car, is very early. The answer to that is very early, and so that means that I, Daiya Fortuna of the internet, will not really get to sleep very well. So, right before this stream that was supposed to be my ASMR stream, I took a nap and I almost slept through a stream. Where were you when I disappeared? I was playing slot machine when I got the call. No! I think current VTubers I think the current VTuber sphere wasn't in the state it currently is. Title would not be causing anywhere near the amount of fear it has done. I'm so sorry. I can't change it while I'm live because of the way that my restream stuff works. But I will change it immediately after. I thought, but by putting for a few days, it would not be that severe. Because, you know, Mon-Mons are always like, you're gone, you're leaving us, the world is ending. And so I thought it would be funny if I too played up on that joke. But in hindsight, I'm realizing that maybe that is not a, maybe that was not a very considerate thing, and for that I'm very sorry. Sunwave, thank you for the super. Have you gotten someone to be a sitter for us like Bossy or Toffee? You make a checklist for how to take care of us. Mon-Mons, I'm leaving you. I'm leaving you with some videos. The world is gonna be fine. Have you done the ultimate favorite Pokemon site before? No. Daiya gone forever, I'm going to die. No, wrong. No. No, Mon-Mons. It's okay, the world's not ending, you're fine, I promise. Brrr. Brrr. Thanks for making content to hold us over. It's not a lot, but I hope that you'll enjoy it nonetheless. Yeah. Gonna eat the horse treat while she's gone. Good. And gotta have some snacks to tide you over. Leaving the Mon-Mons with their favorite VOD, lots of snacks, pizza money, duct tape to the wall to be safe. Yeah. I'm gonna leave you duct tape to the wall like that LAN party meme. That LAN party meme of like everybody on the computers and then the one guy duct taped to the ceiling so that he can still, I don't know, raid and WoW or whatever, raid and play RuneScape. I don't know what were people doing back in those days during the time that prehistoric photo was taken. I have no idea. Quick, Mon-Mons, get the uranium snacks when she's not looking. Can we at least have food? Yeah, anything you can find. It was CS. It surely wasn't CS:GO. It was probably yeah, I was gonna say it was probably like 1 or 2, right? 1.6 will duct tape the ceiling. I don't know a lot about like I don't is it 1.6? I don't know. I have fond memories of watching Papa Fortuna humiliate people, go stabby in CS, but I don't remember. Is the like fun little Mario block zone, is that like a modded map in every, is that a map in every single one of original CS? I don't know. Zunu Tycoon maybe? Yeah. I don't know. Today is Daiyazatsu, tomorrow is Mon Highlander battles. Yeah. It goes 1.6 source go CS2. Yeah. Probably it's 1.6, probably. Yeah. I think. Yeah, one day I have. Be real, Daiya is the last person I expected to call me out on what CS I'm referring to. I have never played Counter-Strike, but I know a lot about Counter-Strike because Papa Fortuna still to this day plays Counter-Strike. And it's really funny to see, because every once in a while, I'll go over and I'll go to say hi to Papa Fortuna and to like check in. And be like, hey, how's everything? How are you doing? And he's like, one second, I'm mid-match. It's like, okay, all right, okay, I'll leave you to your video games. It's very funny. I would love. Does Papa Fortuna play CS2 or the older ones? I don't know if he's moved to CS2. I know that only like a year or two ago he started playing Global Offensive. After being vehemently against playing Go. He was like, I'm not gonna do it. I want to play the old ones. I like Source. And then eventually he started playing, finally he downloaded Go. There was a point in time actually when Papa Fortuna didn't have a PC that could play it. And so when I got like my nice fancy PC for school, and it had good enough stuff that I could play like the fancy new games, Papa Fortuna asked me if I could download CS:GO on my PC, like on my Steam and my PC, so that Papa Fortuna could try playing CS:GO on my PC. So I just now realize that CS:GO and Global Offensive are the same game. Yeah, aren't they? Are they not? Pretty sure CS:GO and Global Offensive that's just the abbreviation for Counter-Strike. It's like one of those kids who play games on their parents' work computers, but in reverse. Yeah, pretty much. It's always really funny. So Papa Fortuna knows that I like what I do, and is very supportive. He doesn't watch streams, but he does like he did tell me like, oh, you recently, like a few weeks ago, he was like, oh, you reached 20,000. That's really cool. And I was like, yeah. But I recently bought a copy of Deus Ex, like the original. And he got on to me because he was like, I have a copy of Deus Ex. I could have just given it to you. And I was like, I didn't know. How was I supposed to know? I bought a copy of it because I was like, I want to play Deus Ex one day. I think it got missed too, but I can't remember if I managed to find a CD, like a physical copy of Mist. But yeah, it was it was one of those things where like Papa Fortuna and I sometimes like get into like little bickering moments of like, it's not my fault. I don't know what old games you have and which ones you don't. Playing Papa Fortuna's original copy would be super cool. That would be. Yeah, Deus Ex is gaming history. It is, and I would like to play it one day. So I got my hands on it. One day, if I don't know. I don't know if Bonbons would want like one day. I don't know if Papa Fortuna would be okay with like one day like a like Papa Fortuna tries to teach me CS:GO. Papa Fortuna has a good taste in games. I have my original Deus Ex.
Try
too.
not to get addicted. Or don't.
Thank you, Joel Noel, for the gifted. Thank you. When's Papa Fortuna and Daiya Stranova lobbies stream? I keep trying to convince him that that he would like Stranova because I genuinely think that once he figured out the mechanics, he would like it. But he doesn't, I don't think he wants to learn new mechanics because he's already really comfy with CS. He doesn't play other games, really. He played like Mafia, like he plays like open world games. His preferences are like Counter-Strike and open world narrative driven games. Oh my god, I have really fond memories of, playing Red Dead Redemption, the original Red Dead Redemption, with Papa Fortuna, and we just constantly were like, okay, we gotta run from the law. Oh no, the horse has fallen down a cliff. Okay, well, I guess we gotta skin the horse. It can't be helped. We gotta skin the horse. Thank you, Cuphead, for the super. Papa Fortuna is based on what? Still have my old big box copies of Morrowind and Oblivion. Whoa, I know that those games exist because of Bossy. I've still never played a Bethesda game. One day, maybe. Does he play Fallout? I don't think he's ever played Fallout. I know he's played Half-Life. He and I have talked about Half-Life before. But I remember trying Fallout 3. Daiya, you've never played Fallout? I've played Fallout, but I played New Vegas, and New Vegas wasn't Bethesda. So, technically, haven't played. I've played New Vegas, but New Vegas is not Bethesda. So, yeah. Yeah, technically haven't played. I played New Vegas week 1 of streaming, yeah. And maybe we should go back to it. Maybe we should start playing New Vegas again. It's been so long. I feel really bad. It's been a little while, and then I felt the guilt of, like, I haven't played New Vegas in a really long time. I feel guilty and bad. You know? Never played Kingdom Hearts? I've played Kingdom Hearts. I've played 1, 2, and 350... The... 358.5 days? Whatever that one is. Been a while, but boy, those are some fun streams. Yeah. Come on, New Vegas now for the extra goofy. No, I would like to finish it. Would you play the Outer Worlds? I've been recommended it before, but I don't know. The one with Roxas, yeah, the one on the DS. I don't know. Right now, I have to look at my clock and my schedule, and be like, I don't know. Can't think of any games where cannibalism is an intricate part of the game mechanics. Well, I introduced you to Ravenous Devils, and that was the one that I knew. I've beaten it before, but I wanted to introduce it to Mon-Mons. Outer Worlds is the capitalism bad game. Wait, is Outer Worlds the one that, wait a second. It is! The Fine Print. The Stipendium did that fan song, The Fine Print. A song so good, that it got stuck in my head, and every single time that I hear that, I see the logo for that game, I think of that song. You don't have to be a cannibal, but you can be. By Obsidian.
Are you kidding me?
It's the new game. Oh, really? Same devs. Interesting. Okay. Outer Worlds is what Obsidian made after all the New Vegas devs left. Whoa. I want to play Mega Man at some point. I've played Mega Man. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have the Mega Man collection that was released for, like, the Mega Man Legacy collection that was released for the Switch. I am so bad at not platforming games. I'm really, really, really bad at side-scrolling. Well, yeah. Not really. It's not really a platformer, though. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not good at Mega Man. I want to be. I'd love to be. But it's not... I'm not very good at it. And B, I don't really enjoy it that much. Side-scrollers. Yeah. I've played it. I just didn't really find it that fun. Any Sonic games. I've played Sonic Heroes. All the other ones I haven't really touched. I've played for like a brief second and then didn't really play past. So, your boy Steven Adam, thank you for the super. Thank you. The action platformer, yeah. Not my favorite. But I appreciate the sentiment. So anyways, thank you for 8 months of being a type 1 diabetic. Thank you. Hiya, Daiya. I hope you enjoy your off time and it's not just full of offline work you're not looking forward to. Actually, thank you. Actually, some fun things about that. Castlevania, I love the amount of blood that's in Castlevania, though. I don't know. I could give it a try. Maybe I could return to the genre. I haven't played it in a really long time. Blasphemous? I don't know what that one is. I also haven't played it since, like, again, in a number of years. So, but I don't know. I've actually prepared everything in advance so that I don't have to touch anything this week. Other than, like, once everything is finished, I obviously have to make the fancy, like, maybe I should make the waiting room tonight for and my schedule tonight if I can. Otherwise I can do it like once I'm out. But I'll make a waiting room at least for the 1 year anniversary stream. I also would love to do, maybe this week I might make a post. I would love to see Monmon's favorite clips of this past year. Possibly, if that was something that Monmon's would want to do. That could be very fun to watch, like, some favorite clips. I know we're going to be watching the debut. We're definitely watching the debut together. But there might be some other fun stuff. Like a meaty cannibal game just for me. For me! You shouldn't have. I would be very honored. But yeah, I would love to watch Mon submitted clips, so I will do that. I also have some gifts in store, so I hope that you enjoy them. But I did make sure that all of the business that I had to handle has been handled before this, so now I don't really have to touch anything other than, like, you know, making sure that the schedule and everything like that, like, you know. Okay, we'll select my favorite Daiya bits. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate it. I'll make a little Twitter thread about it, and post it up on tomorrow probably. Never played Chrono Trigger. I've heard good things about it, but it's really long. Nice to have the girl bossing sorted. It really is. It's been a lot of, like, I made a decision about something. I really wanted to do one extra little project for the anniversary. That originally I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do it for the anniversary because I don't think I'll have the time to. Because I was working on something else at the time, and I was like, oh well, I have to get this in. So as much as I want to, I don't think I'm gonna be able to. And can the clips be from before times as well? I own in perpetuity, everything that has to do with my face. Anything that has my face on it, I own rights to and can stream. So please feel free to use any of them. Indie time, pixel time, any of it. But I wasn't sure if it would be possible, but I reached out of curiosity to somebody regarding it and was like, hey, I know this is very last minute, but if I pay rush fee, would it be possible for me to get this done in time? And fun fact, it looks like it will, so fingers crossed. If it does end up a day or two late, that's not the end of the world, but it does very much look like things are going to work out, and I'm very, very optimistic. Cautiously optimistic, but optimistic nonetheless. Wow, big stretch. I've never played Dragon Quest, no. I drank an energy drink. I don't normally drink them, but I needed one to, like, stay awake. So fingers crossed, big fingers crossed that I'm able to. Wouldn't be able to clip my favorite bit. It's like 5 minutes of you crashing out over a joke about watching Bossy while surrounded in Daiya merch. Huh. If it's 5 minutes, that's fine. It doesn't. If you can give, you know, if you can present it, that's fine. DQ as retro as a JRPG can be. Yeah, the Daiyazumi's incoming. No, right now I'm like kind of trying to stay awake. Energy drinks are like wine, brand, and region matter. Yeah. Going a whole spiel about how amazing Dragon Quest is, but they're long games. You probably enjoy the Monsters game on Steam though. Yeah, I like longer games, but I have to really love them in order to like power through entirely on stream. Peak zooming was during the last 100 line stream. Oh my god, I was so like just enthused. I caught my second win for the day there and just was like, I'm ready, I'm locked in. The world's my oyster, and I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna eat it. I don't know. Oh, you can't see this, Mons, but it's beautiful. Sorry, Mons, this ain't for you, but it's beautiful. I love an update. You're so bubbly in the last 100 line stream. It was very endearing. I've been feeling more bubbly lately. I'm finally getting to a point of like, for a really long time I was just so busy with things, and I don't know, like high stress, high anxiety, but I'm feeling good. Like Togepi, I do like Togepi. Togepi's cute. I like Togetic too. I feel like Togetic is underappreciated. Energy drinks can be relaxing or not relaxing at all, I guess. I don't normally drink them just because like I feel like, I don't know, I don't normally like to, but I've been trying to take like vitamins, like those little vitamin drinky packety things. Those have been really nice. But today I was like, I need to stay awake because I'm gonna have to stay up late. I need my energy. And Greg D, thank you for the super. Daiya, have you drank energy drinks for finals? I have. I've done that before. Vitamins from the liquid. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Daiya still going on walks? At walks? Huh? Probably Daiya is such a good Daiya. Makes me happy to see Daiya like that. I am always very, very, very happy to get to hang out with Mon. Even in the more chill hangout days. You never watch Initial D? I've seen Initial D. Are you exercising is what I mean. I am sitting on a yoga ball and I am, for lack of a better word, I am stimming. I'm like wiggling back and forth and side to side, and there was a point in time, there's this, I can do this, and you can't tell what I'm doing right now, but I'm like doing a back bridge, like a back bend. But like on the ball. You know what I mean? Anyways. When you come back, what do we start with? We'll figure it out. ADHD, same. Yeah, pretty much. Can you also confirm that you're sprinting at your standing desk? I don't have a standing desk, but once I do, I will sprint. If I had room for a yoga ball, I'd totally get one. Yeah. Well, at first it was like, I found it and I was like, oh, it's brand new, like still wrapped in plastic at a secondhand shop. And I was like, man, the price is right. Like, worst comes to worst, I inflate it full of air and I chase Doggy Fortuna around with it to see how Doggy Fortuna reacts to Giant Ball. Because Doggy Fortuna loves to chase a ball. But what about Giant Ball? Fun fact, the answer to that question is Doggy Fortuna is really confused by it and mildly terrified. So that's not as great as I'd hoped. Yeah, fine until it starts moving by itself. Like starts rolling and then it's terrifying. Gotta get Miku boxing. I don't have Miku boxing and I would really like to. Poor Doggy Fortuna's like, why ball giant? Imagine falling and bursting the ball and stream. I would die. No, please. Doggy fears the big ball. Yeah, no. I heard that it was like the case of the big YouTuber once spending a whole day, including recording a video, pacing around without stopping. I do pace a lot when I'm like able to. Miku boxing is fun. Baba got destroyed. Whoa. Baba got shredded. Baba got jacked. I feel like thoughts on calling Doggy Fortuna Argus? What's Argus? Jason and the Argonauts. Just kidding. Ever want to try real boxing? I would love to. Yeah. I think that would be fun. I think punching things is good sometimes. The loyal dog from Greek legend. Oh! That's a very lovely nickname, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I shadow box when I don't have anything to do. That's real. I at one point in time, there's like a little boxing machine that you punch the little buttons. And I thought about that. Like, I thought those were really cool. Oh. My friend, she sent a message. She like, hey, I need detail. I go, oh, heck. I know be knowing. Soundwave, thank you for the soup. I had no idea when this would be relevant, so I'll say it now. I need to Google artillery witch. Huh. Artillery witch trench. Whoa. Oh, this is cool. I like this. That's sick as hell. Is this from a TTRPG? I imagine so, right? I've never heard of this, but all of the... Whoa. I just saw nipples. Sorry. I saw Ippy Bipples. These are sick. These are very cool. Trench Chris, I don't know what it is. Huh. Tabletop war game like Warhammer. Ooh. Brand new TTRPG still being developed. Whoa. It's sick. It's nice. They're so lit. So too bad they're fringe content in the industry. Yeah, I want to get more comfortable with DMing so that I can one day like DM or GM.
Little treat.
My big thing right now is that it's kind of a difficult thing to like want to learn how to DM or GM, but being like the people that I would want to game with are people that Monmons know, right? And so like ideally I would love to play on stream, right? But I don't want to, I want to present something that is coherent and that is well organized. And I guess I need to do one or two like test one shots before I feel comfortable enough like showing something to Monmons. My thing is that I don't want to like I want to learn and I want to stumble my way through it without like, you know? I don't know. So it's even harder than slipping into DMs. What? Different DM, I see. Yay, Daiya plays TTRPGs. I haven't in a really, really long time. Who you want to DM? There's a few people. I think my dream table right now. My dream table right now would be, I think. Let's see here. Out of people that I know, I would love nothing more than I would love to DM for Kokone. I know Kokone is normally like a perma DM, so I think DMing for Kokone would be really fun. If the family wanted to, I think that could be good. I had a dream that somebody reminded me a lot of Lazuli. Had a pretty good time the one time that she did like a TTRPG. So maybe Luli. Maybe Arisa Noonish, obviously. She and I talk about TTRPGs pretty often. Because we like a lot of... There's only like one or two real play shows that I like as far as like TTRPG content is concerned. I don't know a lot about Warhammer. I'd like to learn, but I don't know a lot about it, so I don't watch a lot of like content pertaining to it. But when it comes to like other systems, 5e, homebrews of 5e, stuff like that, there's a few that I like to watch. Seen some play online using simplified rules and slides for visuals. Yeah, there's some really good ways setups. My dream is, oh, I love the idea of like people imagining like what kind of like groups they would like for like tabletop RPGs or like streams and stuff like that. I think that'd be really cool. Painting Warhammer brings me so much peace and joy. Yeah, plenty of good Warhammer vids out there. Yeah, my like somebody I really look up to, she like recently in the last year or two got really into Warhammer, and so I keep thinking to myself like, oh, I should start watching like her streams where she talks about Warhammer, and then I'm busy. And so I haven't actually gotten to watch. I don't really get to watch a lot of streams as much as I used to. Go grab myself some dinner. Rest well, Dayasumi. Sideways, thank you so much for the soup. Sorry, I got distracted. You ever had a task that a friend needed you to do for them? A task you needed to stay concentrated on, but the friend won't stop yapping and screwing with your flow? That was my night trying to wire up my friend's car. Oh no, that sounds really difficult. Thank you for the soup. That is tough. Yeah, it's always a little bit frustrating when it's like, okay, Come on, I'm trying to help you. Help me help you. Daiya always working, Fortuna suffering the consequences of her own actions. No, but I'm not disappointed by that. There's 40k for tabletop sim as well. Oh. There is. Oh, that's genius. He fed you. Oh, well, at least you got fed. That's good. Yeah, the consequences of being an entertainer. But at the same time, I'm so thankful for it. I'm so happy. It is, like, yeah, like, you know, the people who inspired me to start, are like, I can't really watch as much as I would like to. But at the same time, it's so rewarding to be able to, entertain Monmons and to get to spend time together. And it's by choice. Like, even though I really, you know, look up to and really like watching, you know, other people who are friends of mine or other people I look up to and things like that, you know, I still tend to err on the side of I would rather, even if it's at the same time, I would rather stream than watch. Just a personal thing. My DMing, so you're not going to listen to me, so I'm making shit up on the fly. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much DMing, right? Like, the way that DMing works is being able to form a story around the players and not just around, like, the objectives, right? It's herding cats, really. Yeah. Man, I don't even stream and I can't find time for all my faves. Yeah, it's difficult, but at the same time, like, I really love it. So, you know, again, like, this is what I want to do all the time. So, if there's an option for me to either watch someone else or hang out with Monmons, I'm gonna hang out with Monmons. Heard a story where the DM makes a prop which has a two-sided note with a crucial info and the players never flip the note over. I would not even be surprised. I love you being here for us. Thank you for being here for me. Daiya's character in a role-playing tabletop would definitely just eat everything in sight. I know this may come as a surprise. I really love the role-playing aspect of tabletop RPGs and RPGs in general. I really like, I really love playing, and really getting immersed in a character and like writing a character and truly like doing everything, like embodying that, right? I love LARPing. Not really, not in the foam sword capacity, but you know, so much so that I'm actually kind of, so I used to have a all-girl, my first time playing Dungeons and Dragons was with an all-girl group, and actually I think they're the only people I've ever played with, and we played like 2 campaigns, I think 2.5, I guess technically, and they were so fun. They were insanely fun. That's also where I played the JoJo's TTRPG, like the JoJo's inspired TTRPG for like 1 session. And my issue was, for both of those campaigns, I wrote characters and I spent so much time like writing the lore and thinking about the characters and like being like thinking really heavily about like what their motivations were and like what, like sitting down with myself and being like, okay, this is my character. What would she do? How would she feel about things? That when we finally got into the actual playing of the game, my poor friends, we would go and we'd have like we'd cook dinner and we would all hang out together at like you know, one of our apartments, and we would all hang out and we'd all have like dinner, and we would play, obviously. And every time, pretty much without fail, every time there was a really emotional episode, I like a really emotional moment or a beat, I was full sobbing. Like, I would be full sobbing. I would be fully, like, you know, it's crazy. So, you're a nerd, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah. What about it? What about it? Strudel, thank you for the single bye. I have to sleep early now. Have good travels. Thank you. Thank you. Dayasumi, Dayasumi. Good, thank you for the soup. I played with 5 pirates in Doctor Who. It was a time. Whoa. Thanks for the soup. I can't imagine what that would be like to play with, like pre-existing characters. Like the Doctor, you know? That seems kind of surreal. Go hard or go home, yeah. I like the writing part of it and the like experiencing. I don't know. I don't ones. I may not always plan everything. I may not always be the greatest at like planning and preparing and like that kind of stuff. But there is one thing that I can always promise you, and that is I am always way too like I'm always way too emotionally invested. I'm giving 110% at any given time, even if it's not, you know, like even if I'm having to like my preparation and organizational skills are not always necessarily the best in every capacity, but you know, I'm at least dedicated. Whoo! Bah! Mhm. Yeah. Who needs organization when you full send it? For real. Mm-hmm. Definitely been part of a campaign where I was way more serious about being in character than the rest of the table. Yeah. I think that's the thing where I've always been like kind of concerned about too, is like I hope that people don't like I you know, like maybe I told Kokone this once actually, because I was talking with her about how much I would love to like play with her one day. And I was like talking with her about it, and I was like, but I have to apologize in advance because I may accidentally, like, I may cry, right? I may cry on stream, and that's not like anybody's fault. It's just I get really emotionally like invested in everything. And Kokone was like, no, that's not bad at all. Like that's totally normal. And I was like, oh, thank you. I feel very seen. Probably the most fun I've had at TCRPG was playing Savage Worlds. It plays like Saturday morning cartoon. That sounds fun. I do like the idea of not a lot of prep. I feel like an episodic kind of thing could be fun. I've only been part of a campaign where it's been more serious. Oh yeah, sorry, I read that already. Yeah. Let me see here. I get emotionally invested. I do get emotionally invested. maybe too much, but I'm very passionate about it.
Are you kidding me?
There we go. Okay. I got a message about something that's in the works, and I was like, oh, I should probably respond to that now. Getting more updates. I am like, business. I can't share with you. I wish I could, Mons, but I can't. I shan't. I should not. It would not be good. Oh, what if we just did the rest of the stream like this? With me laying on the floor. Well, not laying on the floor, but like upside down. Think all the blood. Oh my god. I'm gonna. Oh no. I almost flipped myself over. Okay, that's not good. Oh, it's a little... No, Momons, you don't want a little leak. You don't want a little leak. No. No, no, no. Now, shoot me straight on this. You're the girl who has some of the best friendships in town because you're passionate and people love to see it. Shoot me straight on this? Shoot me straight on this. What does that mean? I thought that meant like tell it to me straight, like give me your opinion on something, but then you just said a really nice thing to me. So now I'm confused. But thank you for the super. Good voice actor, thank you. Am I right or am I wrong about what I said? Oh! I hope so. I hope so. Plug in your ASMR mic and soft touch thing people like I am people. I need to do that sometime. Yeah. I need to do that sometime. Once my ASMR mic is fixed, I will. And by that I mean once I buy battery. Once I buy battery. When I get back. Don't worry though. Don't worry though. But yeah, I'm very, very honored to have gotten to make so many amazing friends. Yeah. Nai, Dayasumi, Dayasumi, Dayasumi. Add it to the list, yeah. Could even lay in bed for a little pillow. Yeah, yeah, and like hang out. My thing is that so the casino office is like, it's the room next door to the attic entrance where my room is, but the thing is that I don't know how to get everything set up over there, so gotta figure it out. To take a nap and yap. Nap and yap. The energy drink is making her... I'm always bitey. What do you mean? That implies that there was ever a time in which I was not. Which is generous. I'll give you that. Because I don't know how acceptable your boundary is, but I'm sure you'd tell us. Boundary about what? About taking a nap? Maybe get a futon next to PC. I could just take a nap under my PC. Like under my desk. Oh, ASMR? Oh, yeah. Plan right now is to do like, ideally I would like to do most Sundays being ASMR. And I want to focus on like role plays mostly. You can fit under your desk? Yeah, because it's an L shape. What do you mean? Sit, stand, desk, sells hammocks you can hook under. Ooh. Yeah. Someone's just chill, soft chatting. Yeah. I was thinking just like, because I've been wanting to read, like, maybe do an occasional, like, bedtime story reading, which I think would be nice too. Daiya is also L shaped? No, but I. Hey. Momons. Have you ever done this crazy thing called sitting down with your legs out so that you make an L shape, and then you would just lay under the desk like that? Or you curl into a little ball. I normally tend to sleep in curled in a little ball. On my side, curled in a little ball, or on my tummy. But I have to like, I normally have to put a pillow under my tummy and one on my head because I want to lay down, otherwise it hurts. Like that would hurt my legs. Well, I believe in you. Sleep like a vampire in a... Oh, I would love to sleep in a coffin. I would love to know what that's like. Happy anniversary. Thank you! I could. I gotta sleep sideways. But end up in a ball. Yeah. My mom's gonna be L-shaped if they... but from a top perspective. A tum-tum sleeper, yeah. Coffin bed for that. I would love that. I'd love that. I've always wanted a coffin for fun. Me too. Me too. Well, Mon-Mons, no matter what angle you look at us from, we're oval. That's true. You're perfectly round. This is diagnosable. The rare rectangled Mon-Mon. It is comfy. It is comfy. There's nothing wrong with being comfy, Mon-Mons. Normalize being comfy, however you get comfy. Yeah. Yeah. Platonic ideal of roundness. Yeah. Fortuna more like Tuna. Whoa. I mean, I guess tuna are pretty cute fish comparatively. I guess they're alright. Sleeping on a couch is like sleeping in half a coffin. Yeah, so I need to have two couches and I need to put them like make a square with them so that I can finally be like in a coffin, but instead in two couches. I think by that point, if you have to buy two couches, then it's basically like buying a coffin, right? What? Wait a second. Google, what is the current going rate for coffins? Just look into this. On average, metal molds cost between $850 and $3,050. Wood versions cost between $900 and $2,775. Well, that's for caskets. I would prefer a wooden, I think, because they have such a nice. You can buy a beautiful wood casket for $100 This is a miniature size. This is an urn. Okay, but like, what if I put my standee in it? Because it is. I was excited though. It's $188 for a 45 centimeter by 6 centimeter by 13 by 8. That seems dumb. I wanted a full size one. Ah, here we go. Overnight caskets. Spartan Collection funeral casket, blue with light blue interior, 20 gauge steel, fully appointed adult casket, coffin featuring a crepe interior lining with pillow and throw set. Whoa. Do you think I could get like a purple mattress? Like a purple mattress, or like one of those nice like soft memory foam mattresses, perfectly sized to fit in my coffin bed? Called the hotel once to ask if there was a person limit per room. She kept trying to tell me about the beds. I had to stop her and say no. We got 4 floor sleepers. Ooh, this one's pretty. I can buy it on Walmart. Rose metal. Whoa. Talk about fancy. Step away for 2 minutes and I come back to coffins. Yeah, I'm thinking about my next bed. Oh, hell yeah. Mon-Mons, I just found one that has real tree camo on the sides and in the lining. Mon-Mons. Mon-Mons, a real tree camo casket. What if they have pink camo? Do you think I could find pink real tree? Wait, what happened? Why is my... Huh? All of a sudden... What? Huh? Okay, well... Huh. Okay, well... For some reason, I can't watch... Or I can't read my own chat now because Restreams decided to be a little branch about things. So now I'm gonna pop out chat and manually read. Abayaj. There we go. She knows what real tree is, yeah. That's what I'm saying, brother. Yeah. Windows on the load, sorry. Talking coffins on the stream. She's saying she's gonna disappear. No! No! I'm talking about taking a nap in one. The average cost of a funeral is $7,000 to $12,000. Whoa. So, like, about the amount of money I would one day like to buy a house. That's crazy. That's expensive. Why is it so expensive? Vampire Daiya Fortuna, yeah. I'll bite you. I want to experience the vampire lifestyle, yeah. Waiting for Daiya to get sleepy enough to where she reverts into a southern accent. No. It won't happen. I won't. I won't. I will not. I will not. Nope. Nar. I'm so cool. Over here next, yeah. Love when I get a notification on Twitter and I open it up and people are going, "Are those supposed to be teeth?" Yeah, they're not supposed to be teeth. They are teeth. Already let it slip that you know what real true camo is, so it's only a matter of time. I've had it happen before on stream already. How tall are bonbons again? I want you to... like knee height. Like knee height, I'd say. Some old iron lungs out there. True. You don't have necks. That's true. I'll just bite like where your eyeballs meet your where your eyeballs meet your little wingies, and we'll call it even. Oh, sorry. Today is real treat. Tomorrow we make you say bowl of oil, bowl of oil, boil. Bowl of oil, 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 boil, 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 bowl, bowl of oil, bowl of oil, bowl of oil, bowl of oil, boil, bowl of oil, 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 bowl. I can't. Bowl of oil. Bowl of oil. Bowl of oil. That's what you're wanting me to say, and I don't want to fall for it. I don't want you to just. We still need kissing stingrays in the aquarium petting tank stream for anniversary. Oh, we do. True. Best method of Mon punt is to set us up like a football and yell "hut" before punt. Yeah. Come on. Bowl of oil. Bowl of oil. Bowl. I don't I know what you want from me. You want me to mess up. You want me to say bowl of bowl of oil. Bowl of oil. Bowl of oil. Bowl of oil. Oh. Cannot believe this. What do you mean? Full of oil, bowl and oil. Yeah. I think that one, and I can't really, it's kind of hard for me to say like a pecan. A pecan. Yeah. I can say that word. And I'm trying to think. Pecan pie. I shan't say pecan. People are gonna be angry with me. I'm not gonna say pecan. Because you're gonna get me. You're gonna get me.
Try not to get addicted.
626 kid,
Or
thank you for
don't.
10 months of being a type 1 diabetic. Stop making fun of me. Stop it. Stop it. Next thing you're gonna be all weird about, like, pecan. Pecan. Pecan? 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 How do you say the word, so, something that makes me angry and fills me with rage is the fact that, like, when you Google it, the recommendation for the word spelled Praline is praline? Praline. They call it a praline, like a pecan praline. And it's only ever referred to as a praline or a praline. I've never heard of it as a praline. It's a praline or a praline. Like a, it makes me angry thinking about it. It makes me angry thinking about it for too long. I'm not gonna lie. It does frustrate me. The French version sounds way better. En français, c'est le mot est... En français, le mot est... Huh? That has to be wrong. Praline? Why does it sound like that? I don't know. Il y a un petit accent dans le E. Mais en français, la prononciation est... D'accent est... sound. I don't know. Yeah, like praline? Or something like that. Probably something else is going to call it a night. Daiyasumi! Aaron... Okay. Okay, Daiya, can you say... Okay. Okay, okay. I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this, okay? Give me a second. I'm gonna assume the position of a woman who can speak English properly, okay? One moment. One moment. See, people, I don't know if this is something that non-ones have picked up on, but I like to over-enunciate everything when I talk. Because if I don't, I slur all my words together. Oh no. Okay, well that's fine. And I don't want that to happen, right? So. Okay. Now, I'm about to get roasted. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in bones. Alrighty. Alrighty, alrighty. Okay. Aaron earned an iron earn. Aaron earned an iron earn. Aaron earned an iron earn. I think that's normal. Aaron earned an iron earn. Aaron earned an iron earn. That's... Aaron earned an iron earn. Ones are making fun of me. Aaron earned an iron earn. Aaron earned an iron earn. Aaron... That doesn't even sound like English if you say it fast enough. Aaron earned an iron earn. Aaron and Aaron. Aaron and Aaron. Aaron and Aaron. It doesn't even sound like English anymore if you say it fast enough. Aaron and Aaron. 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 I like it, I like it. Have you ever heard the Baltimore people saying it? No. My name is losing all meaning and coherence. Aaron and Aaron. Fortuna's favor was built on red clay, I guess. Speaking of mumblecore. No, that'd be more like Aaron and Aaron. It's high tide on the south side. It's high tide on the south side. It's high noon. Aaron and Aaron. In Baltimore, they say and and Why does that mumblecore give Aaron and Aaron? No, wait. Aaron. Wait. That's how I get into Jennifer Coolidge voices, just going until eventually Aaron and Aaron. I'll just end up laughing the whole time. Reading to tongue twisters. That's the thing, is like red leather, yellow leather is like a real common one, but the problem with the red leather, yellow leather is I'm always like, I don't want it to get too strong. I feel like eventually it's like I get to a point where I'm saying like red leather, yellow leather. Like I feel like I hit yellow too fast. High tide on the south side is pronounced in my area as it's hoy-toyed on the south side. Hoy-toyed on the south side. On the sound side. Sound side? Pufferfish sound. Wit. Irish wish. I. Irish wish one. And Irish wristwatch. Worcestershire. Irish. Irish wristwatch. Irish whiz. Irish. Wait. I got this. Irish. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. But I can only do it if I do like the if I do the customer service commercial voice. Yeah. Irish wristwatch. I'm so deadpan. Yeah, I had to lock in. I can't say it normally, but Irish Worcestershire sauce. What? Deceptively difficult one is toy boat. Whoa. Whoa. Huh. Toy boat. Toy boat. Wait. Wait, why does that one? Wait, why does that one? I feel like make my. Why does that one happen worse than the other ones? I think that one makes it a little bit more. I feel like that one makes my accent come out for some reason. Toy. Because if I'm not trying, right? If I'm not trying to enunciate my words, right? Right now, I'm very conscious of all of the vowels, like, or not all of the vowels, all of the consonants that I'm saying, right? If I don't try really hard to enunciate and be very clear, if I'm just casually talking, toy boat. I don't remember how many times I was supposed to say it. Daiya, please wake up. Self-hypnosis is wearing off. You're a native New Yorker. I can't even, Hey, no, I'm gonna be disrespectful to New Yorkers everywhere. Hey, I'm walking here. I can't really. Toy bit. Daddy do that type beat. Daddy do that Daddy do that kaki kekko sashi seso. Hey, the gabagool. What is gabagool? Hey, let's go Mets. It's all about the Mets, baby. The Mets. I don't know anything about, like, this type of meat. What's a gabagool? The gabagool. What is gabagool? Oh, it's a type of capicola. I love capicola. Oh. It's dry cured, not brown with prosciutto, and is typically seasoned with garlic, wine, and paprika. I want that. I want that real bad. I want that. I want gabagool. It's the meat that Tony likes. You know Tony? It's the slang for the flesh you get when you cut out of the rival's tongue. But it's also pig shoulder, cured pig shoulder sliced. And that sounds yummy. The tongue thing kind of does too, but like, if you're gonna eat somebody's tongue, that's like... that's private. You can't just go around eating anybody's tongue. You know? I think that's something that you have to do with someone you really care about. You know? Like, it's gotta be like... after being engaged, I think. I think that's the way that works. What do you do when you need a partner at the ghost dance? You grab a ghoul. Grab a ghoul. grab a ghoul. Consent and consent and cannibalism, yeah. I mean, tongue is a super yummy meat. Oh. Yeah. Are you trying to say that cannibalism is a metaphor for love? That's what I've been saying the whole time. I don't think... I think that liking someone so much that you want to eternally be connected to them is a beautiful, beautiful allegory, right? It's not a metaphor, it's a love language. Yeah. Yeah. I care. I care, so I cannibalize. The problem with you is just... No. I don't. You know, things are serious when you hear the microphone arm swing squeak. Yeah, because I need to bring it closer to my face so that I can talk to you. Oh, my French keyboard. Neither. I just hear yeah if I press the like button by pushing my thumb on the screen. Thank you. Have you read the end of Dungeon Meshi? I have. I love Dun Meshi. Your keyboard speaks French. I have a French on my phone. I have a French, a Japanese, and an English keyboard. There was a similar scene in Beastars. Yeah, I need to watch Beastars at some point. Never Every day, Daiya, and to attach to my extremities. Not for long. Don't worry. Nothing says eternal union like consuming your loved one's flesh. Yeah. You have a French keyboard? What? GP keyboard is the only one I have use for. I have a French one too. You type in Japanese, do you use QWERTY or do you use the Kana keyboard? I use QWERTY, but it's because it's the way that it's the way that the Samsung keyboard works. The other thing is I don't really know how the Kana keyboard is kind of confusing to me to navigate. Once I figure it out, it'll be over, but I haven't figured it out yet. Does it switch without you knowing and you end up writing? Yeah, it's the one where you press the space bar and you drag it. And so it's kind of frustrating. You know? QWERTY fits on phones better, and also I just sounded out. That's me too, yeah. Yeah, but I do have problems where the placement of the keys in the French keyboard is different than the placement of the keys in QWERTY. So when you type in French, I start typing before I look at the keyboard, and so I often end up typing random gibberish. Not intentionally, but just because of the fact that that's the way that the cookie crumble. Yeah. I like Beastar's world building. It's an interesting one. I really I've read some of the side stories that they have, but I haven't read the main. The mental image of a French bonbon who holds a baguette, has a twirly mustache, beret, and a striped shirt. Whoa. I couldn't say that properly. That was crazy. Whenever I tape Daiya-san is the second suggestion that comes up. Aww! Wow. Kawaii. You have more than French Ian, it's the worst. Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, because then it's completely confusing, I'd imagine. Yeah. It's always kind of what's the first? Asking what the first thing is that shows up. Whoa. We're almost... I have to start getting ready soon. I still haven't packed. I still haven't packed. But I do have good news. My friend, she's downsizing her figure collection, and there's a specific figure of hers that I never got to pre-order that I've been staring at every time I come over and I visit her. Every time I'm I stare at it, right? Like a little creeper, right? She's the one who I was able to get all of the other figures that I showed you on the figure showcase stream. And she's downsizing her collection, and she reached out to me and was like, hey, before you get here, I'm gonna be downsizing my figure collection again, and I wanted to know, do you want this figure? And I was like, oh, I wonder. And what is the photo that she sends? But one of my absolute grails that she has had, and I've been just creeper watching it. It's the, let me see here. It's the Spiritale by Taito. It's the Korone 1/7 scale figure. It's the Korone 1/7 scale that I love that figure. I love that figure so much, and I missed the pre-order, and I wanted it so bad. It would look so nice with the rest of my Okakoro collection, and so I was like, how much money? How much money? Yeah. So, yeah. I'm very happy. Very cute figure. Yeah, I'm really excited for that one. Is that the one with the what? Floating around her legs? The what? The little like bandages and stickers and stuff? No, she just has the pastries. Yeah, the pastries. What did you type? That one of the last places still had it on pre-order right before it released. The shop closed and went out of business. Never come to pre-order money back. No! I'm so sorry. So cool that you have a friend who's obsessed with the figures as you are. Yeah. When Daiya figure. I want so bad. I want so bad. I'm not familiar with that song, Mail Forged. It's an unfortunate typo. Yeah, I saw it and I was like, oh, like little, like, her outfit sometimes has like little cross bandages, like marks on them. Like, maybe it's something like that. My brain did not go, unfortunately, to pastries, which should have been the next closest word. You know? Whoa. Hey, Zelly! Zebby! Zebby Zooby! Zooby Zooby Zoo! Zooby Zooby Zoo! Zooby Zooby Zoo! Zooby Zoo! Zooby Zoo! Zooby Zooby Zoo! Hi! Hello, how are you? Shelves full of expensive plastic and fine cast figures. You're already basically a Warhammer player. Yeah, I've been told that you can use anything for your Warhammer armies, and so I'm thinking Warhammer army, but it's just 15 million huge honker having anime girls. Yeah, I think maybe that's the strat. Let me go and see. I think Doggy Fortuna is crying. Oh, I'm sorry. I know the yoga ball's in here, and the yoga ball is scary. Yeah. Oh, buddy. Oh. Oh. In here, and the yoga ball. Yeah. Buddy. Yeah. We gotta hide from the yoga. Gotta hide from the yoga ball. You have to understand. Yoga ball's scary. Okay. Put little flowers on your Warhammer figures. Yeah. I want to paint them all like Mon-Mons. Sisters of Battle, but it's all waifus. Yeah. You immediately come in here and you lick my toes. You little weirdo. Come here. Yeah. Aww. I think somebody took a nap and woke up and realized that I was not in the same room. Yeah, I think that's what the situation was. Your eyes are very red. Very red. Red houndy eyes. Do you want to say hello? Do you want to say hi to Mon-Mons? Buddy. No, that's my arm. Do speak. Do speak. Yeah, but big speak. Good boy. Good job. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Paint Star is an Iron Warriors one. Oh, I don't know what that is. Mon-Mons be the perfect Tyranid monsters. Yeah! Maid Marines in the Night Cafe? That sounds fantastic. Yeah. This is Dogbert Fortuna. Hello, Dogbert. Look at Dogbert. So cute. Very cute little guy. Oh, sorry. You okay? You thunk your head on the top of the desk. Okay. Yep. Get comfy. He good boy. He good boy. He get many pets. He's very good boy until he tried to lick feet. Yeah. Which is unfortunately his default, but, you know, I guess we all have our red flags. Yeah. He only really barks on command or when there's somebody at the, like near the casino door. Give Doggo lots of smooches. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Papa Fortuna is going to be hanging out with him while I'm gone. So, not to worry. Take care of puppers while gone, Papa Fortuna. Yeah. So, do not worry, he's fine. He is fine. The Fortuna family members will help take care of Doggart. The world is good. Yeah. He just wants to show he cares. Yeah. Too much. I would love to see a way for Doggart to learn how to play.
Are you
Soundwave, thank you for the super. Okaeri nasaimasu, gosujin-sama. Welcome to the Night Cafe. Blah! I don't know what the I don't have a war horn. But I have my war horn of choice. Allow me to show you. There you go. The Vampire Night Cafe. Akaku, akaku, akaku. No. Wrong. Whoa. Yeah, the buddy chewing his butt a little bit too intently. Making gross noises. A war horn that strikes terror into the hearts of the enemy. Ah. If I exhale through the kazoo, it makes that noise. Turns out we're getting ASMR, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Chomp chomp. Strong teeth. Breathing like this is usually a sign of a breakdown, yeah. Sorry. Rip headphone users, my apologies. Okay, Mons. We gotta start relaxing more because I'm gonna have to be a functioning member of society soon. I know, this hurts you just as much as it hurts me. Consuming your mic, yeah. ASMR, you're stuck in a window time. Like that. That's boring. Get all normie down. No. Consuming my mic. Consuming my mic sounds like this. Okay. Oh. Oh, actually, I don't think I've tried to... I was going to try to, but I can't do this. This microphone too big. I used to be able to do this with my MV7, because the MV7, you can pop the little windscreen off, and there's a tiny microphone under it, and you can just... But this one does not work. Cannot do this one. I guess I could. There you go. Just dislocate your jaw? No. No, mouth's so fuzzy. Yeah. Well, that was something that I wish I'd never done, but hey. Sure, we sure did it. Hey, yippee! Tasty microphone. Microphone. Yippee! Yippee! Ha 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 ha. You know? Basically, it's like that. It's like that. What is happening? My restream is being very stinky today. Okay. Charlie, Candy Mountain, Charlie. Candy Mountain, Charlie. Ah, Candy Mountain, Charlie. Oh. I think I have to do this. There we go. It wants me to like re-log back into my restream. There we go. Hopefully that should be good. Yes, I'm signing back in. It does this at like every 2 weeks or every month or something. It's very stinky. Okay. No, stop it. Okay, and then I think we're good. More updates, yeah, something like that. Very stinky. Very stinky. Do you notice the difference with and without your pop filter? I only ever have this one on. More updates? No. Actually, my restream, the program I use to stream to YouTube and Twitch is being funky. So it wasn't working for a second there. We're good now. Don't worry. But it makes me re-log in sometimes. Did you remember to appease the machine spirits? Apparently not well enough because, man, somebody was grumpy umpery dumperied. Sometimes I'll deliberately bring the mic closer because loud is funny to me. That's my thing, is that I have a really bad problem, especially in like voice calls. Like when I was pre-debut, this is a serious problem because the girls and I would be hanging out and I would join voice call and all of a sudden it would get quiet and all of a sudden I would just slowly start talking really close to my microphone. Really close to my microphone. And it always made people like, huh. It's always funny to see people's reactions, right? Because like one like talking normally, right? Like you know, close to the microphone, but not like super close, right? And then there's like, hi, how are you doing? I want to have an Xbox 360 mic toggle so bad. I have been trying so hard to find the crunchiest, most horrible microphone that I can possibly find on a headset. I want it so bad. I want it so that I can do streams like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's my dream. I think it would be fantastic. Why? Why not? Just once as a little treat for me. I should just start doing that now. I should just, when I want things from Monmons, I should just... Hey Monmons. What if I just, I don't know. Ooh, you want to give me your soul so bad. Ooh. Oh, Monmons. What? Yeah, screaming into it. Oh no. No curse words. No curse words. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ooh. You want to buy Daiya Pokeball. Ooh. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Yeah. Sorry, I spaced out for a second. I'm worried I'm gonna end up getting really tired before I have to go on my trip. Oh. Me too, Bubby. He's Mr. Bubberman. Yeah. I do need to make sure that my clothes are dry. I'm having so much fun spending time with Monmons. Oh. Pims, I was kidding, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the tip. Thank you. I don't know how much Pokeball is. That's okay. Your support is more than enough. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you, Pims. They sell Pokeballs at Walmart now? Whoa. The more you know. So happy to hear good luck on that trip. Yeah. Thank you. I was kidding. Someone who talked very seriously. It's not my fault. Well, no, it is my fault. I'm sorry. I didn't expect Pokeball right now. Smell like, no. So this is adulting. I'm not allowed to leave. It's against the rules. Whoa. Since when? Since when, huh? Please take care and have fun. Will do. I'll tell Monmons all about it. All about it. Have you tried Costco Pokeballs? I haven't. Are they good? Please do tell. Tell me more. I'm intrigued. Pokeballs oil. Pokeballs oil. Bowls of oil. Bowls of oil. Bowls. Oh, what? Oh. Bowls of oil. Yeah. Well, I need to make the Pokeball button. One push and bam, raw finished. Yeah. Who's the boss, Mon? While you're gone, it's me, right? I want to eat a Costco mod Pokeball by myself. I would. Well, no, probably not by myself, but I would try. I'd give it a shot. Bowls. That's the normal way you say that word. Bull. I don't want to try it by like overpronouncing it, because like obviously I could, if I'm overpronouncing things, right? If I'm very hard at work, right? I can say bowl of oil, but it's obviously it sounds very forced, right? Bowl of oil, bowl of oil, bowl of oil, bowl of oil. But if I'm trying to say it normally, right? Without like overpronouncing everything, it's bowl oil. Bowl oil. Bowl oil. Bowl oil. Let me live. It's like liar, liar when I can't lie anymore. Liar, liar. What's liar, liar? What's that? Liar, 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 liar. Oh, it's a Jim Carrey movie. Bowl of oil. Bowl of oil. Bowl of oil. Bowl of oil. Bowl. Larissa! Help! Hi! Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, Raiders. Hiya, hiya. And Fortuna, you're always sometimes like a car dealer. Hello, 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 hello. Baba is Raid. Welcome in. Baba is happy to see friends. Hello, Baba friends. Hope Baba had good stream. Yes, Baba. Many Baba wishing you, Baba, very good Baba day. Baba, good day for you. Have good Baba day. Baba, good day. A good day, Baba, babe. Hello, welcome. Hi, hiya, hiya. I'm Fortuna, and sometimes I play games, and sometimes I yap, and sometimes I do ASMR, but not today, because today I accidentally goofed up and didn't make sure that I had a D battery. Australian boil oil. I almost said boil oil. Baba's Raid, welcome in, Baba's Raiders. Baba's happy to see you. Need the rat to say bowl. Yeah. What would it sound like if Arisa said boil oil? Boil a soil? Boil a soil? Boil a soil. Boil of soil. Boil soil. Boil a soil. Boil soil. Bowl. Baba's bowl. Daiya, blink twice if you're having a stroke. I'm losing my mind a little bit, I fear. I think today's truly the day that I'm Thank you, Larissa, for subscribing with a prime. Boil is oil. Boil is oil. Crawfish boil, yeah. As goes without saying. Boil soil. I look in the head of yours and see a hairdryer turning on. I gotta go on my trip soon though, so I gotta start packing. I gotta start packing my oranges. I'll wait a little longer. I could survive a little bit longer with Monmons. I want to spend more time with Monmons. I need to go soon, but not yet. Soon, but not yet. We shall still party. Party, yeah. Party, yeah. Cha. Pack the stingray plushie for moral support. I may. I also have the little squishy frogs that we opened during the blind box stream, and they're perfect keychain size. Yeah. Well, Baba's leave for a few days. Gotta pre-party before you pack, or else you're not doing it right. That's what we're doing right now. We're pre-partying. We're partying. Pre-para. Are Monmons part of the packing? Yeah, I gotta pack Monmons. If you don't sleep, tomorrow can't come. I took a nap already. We're good. Don't you don't you make sure to pack your boil oil. Fight somebody. I'm gonna start biting indiscriminately. Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know? I don't know. I don't know who's gonna get bit, but somebody's getting bit. It's gonna happen. I swear. Hormones keep causing problems. It's just the way the cookie's gonna crumble. Sorry, but there's not a lot of other options. While you're in it, while you're at it, throw in. Irish wrist watch. Irish wrist watch. Irish wristwatch. Yeah, that's right. I'm not gonna give you the benefit. I'm gonna overpronounce it. Yeah. Can you get us some Worcestershire sauce while you're out? Be nice to me! Don't forget your Worcestershire. Worcestershire. What am I watching? Me being bullied in real time. They're making fun of me because if I don't like overpronounce things, I'm not very good at being able to say properly Irish wishwash. Irish wishwash. So, you know, Irish wishwash. Irish wristwash. I don't know. Yeah. I'm being bullied is what's happening. ESL can also stand for English as a Southern Linguist. Random fact. I mean, yeah, as long as it's... You could have it be engineers soloing Lancers. I don't know. Is it a high tide on the south side? I don't know. Is it? Daiya pirate tuna. No, I'm not a pirate. We did nothing. No, you asked me to say things. This is your fault. I think I can't believe this. I'm shaking my fist, shaking my head. We were talking about normal stuff earlier before we got to the whole making fun of my accent thing. Like, I don't know. Warhammer or Dungeons and Dragons. Take no responsibility. Listen, you're gonna be gone for a bit. We gotta get all of our teasing out of the way. I guess so. Boil. Oh no. Boldio oil. Wait. Bolio foil tuna. I don't like this. I'm not a fan of this. Making fun with you. I guess so. This is gonna be the true type for today. I'm looking at everybody right now. No one can be trusted. Is this right? Nunyas. Say this one thing in your accent. Red. Okay. Red. Okay. You ready? Red lorry. Okay. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red leather, yellow leather. Red lorry, yellow leather. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red leather, yellow leather. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red leather, yellow leather. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red leather, yellow lorry. Wait, leather? Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red leather, yellow leather. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red leather, yellow. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red leather, yellow leather. Yeah. Good enough. Accent too. Yeah. I'm what does that mean? I'm pubbing my tub? I'm pubbing my tub. I don't think I like that one. I don't know what that means. It's scary. Yeah. Darn cutest thing. Yeah. We'll be singing. We'll be ringing. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Do. I get knocked down, but I get up again. I do. I do biddy, I do biddy biddy, I do biddy biddy, I do biddy biddy, I do biddy 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 biddy, I do biddy 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 biddy. I don't know the lyrics. I'm sorry. Michael 76, thank you for the tuba. I missed out already. I'm still here. Why does it sound like a cursed chant? Yeah. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Yeah. I've been playing a game called Fuser recently, and that song is on there. And you make little mixes, and I really want to DJ for Mon Ones one day with that game because it's really funny and silly, and it's really it's kind of horrifying the things that you can make with that game. Fuser, I hardly know her. I really want to listen to your mixes. They're bad. They're horrible. My favorite thing is to put like I think I was using like there's a Bad Bunny song called Mi Gente, and I was using like the because it makes a funny noise, and then I don't remember what the other things were, but I used the vocals from Killing in the Name of over the top of that, and it was so silly. It was so silly. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I've been up to in my spare time. It's very fun. Sometimes I just sit there and just mess with it. I feel like I need to hear that. Yeah, don't worry. One day I'll subject Mon Ones to it. It's very fun. I want to impress Mon Ones with my cool skills. Maybe that's not the right term for it, but it's very fun. Okay, well, sounds like Doggy Fortuna needs to go out to the bathroom, so I guess right now is as good of a time as any to send everyone off to new adventures. So let's see here. I'm gonna send everyone over to let's send everyone to Chiaki. Thank you so much everyone for stopping by today's stream. I hope you have a very good day today. And I hope that you partied hardy today. I hope that you have a good day, rest of your day. Whether it's morning, noon, or night for you. And yeah, I'll see you again very soon. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much everybody. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you again in a few days. Bye for now, Mon Ones. Bye. Thank you so much everyone for having me and for hanging out today, and I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day. I hope that you remember that you are amazing, and then I will see you very soon. The world is a brighter place with you in it, and I'm so thankful to get to celebrate each day with you. I will see you again very soon. Make sure to keep an eye out on YouTube. We'll be releasing some videos throughout the week at the normal like 5 or 6 p.m. PST time. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah. Don't worry, I've got a few small things in store to tide you over before I get back. Bye for now. Bye. Dayasumi. Bing. Mwah.